Hello? 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 This is not working.
Hang on, sorry. Okay, hang on there, Jason. We'll be with you right away.
Spiffy? Is that good? Jesus. Look at Mr. Business.
Hello?
Hello, Mr. Business.
Hello?
Hello.
Can you hear us? Hello?
Very stern face.
I don't think you can hear us.
No. Which is good.
Hello?
Hello.
Bernard?
You have to unmute yourself, Robert.
Roland?
You think I'm muted?
No.
Oh, there you are. There you are. Hello, gentlemen.
Hey.
Hey, buddy.
I don't know if I can play today.
Okay.
I have to, I'm supposed to go for fucking dinner.
Did you say you're not even going to play today?
I have
Yeah.
to go.
Yeah.
Well, I don't even know if I can play because I'm off the timeline, right, Rob?
You're off the timeline?
Like I'm ahead of these guys
Why are you ahead of them?
because I played a different session.
Did you? Who did you play with?
I played with Uzo and Leandro.
Oh, interesting.
I did a different session too. Apparently I'm a few weeks ahead.
So were you with them when they went to the Hall of Echoes?
Yeah,
You were there for that?
yeah.
Okay, yeah, so you're on the 20th of June. So everybody is basically on, or a bunch of the people are on different times ahead. Rarch is ahead, Haruhisa is ahead, and so is Devin. But the people that we do have to start with here, so you finished in the Hall of Echoes there, Haruhisa, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. You gonna buy anything there? There's some interesting things. Maybe at least have a look in the market. You have to shop around, don't you?
The Hall of Echoes. Wait, what's the Hall of Echoes?
Wait a minute. Where are you? Who are you?
I'm not in the Hall of Echo. I was in that. I was on Midway.
Okay, so you're in a different session here. So settle down. See, people start telling you that you're in places, and you're going, wait a minute.
Exactly.
And then you realize that you're just in a big hooch at the end, and you take a big pull. Somebody named what?
Polly.
Amazing.
Interesting. Okay,
Are they muted?
No.
so that's not the 20th
Can you
of
ask them
June.
who they are?
Hey, Polly, who the hell are you?
Polly? That's my mom's name. What the hell?
I decided not to
Polly's here.
What the hell are you guys talking about? I tuned in and you're talking about my mother already?
Oh, Polly. Oh, Polly.
How fucking dare you guys?
Oh, Polly.
I'll have a go at Polly.
You keep quiet there, Robert Wardoff.
Okay. So Haruhisa,
Yeah.
you were with Uzo and you were with Leandro, but he went on to the Hall of Heroes. Who else were you with there?
I was with, Silcian, Uzo, and
Okay. Do me
Leandro.
a favor. Go on to the party reports and tell me what day that happened on.
Okay.
So Haruhisa is not going to be joining from what it's clear. That's the word that we're getting here. Okay.
Well, hang on. Are we catching everyone up? Like, I didn't think I could play because of my timeline, but
You are correct. You are presently ahead of the group. That is correct. So you are correct in that. I'm going to give that one to you. Yeah, I'll give that one to you for now. Yeah. If you join in the end, if you end up joining, you want to hand one of those off, then you can feel free to do
so
that.
in other words, if we reach that timeline, I can come. If not, we can't.
Yeah, and Devin's in the same boat, and so is Rarsha.
Are we assuming that we're going to get there today, or are we assuming that we're not?
I'm not assuming anything. I will be starting on April the 20th, on the ship in the immediate aftermath of the Devon Calamore issue.
Right.
And back on the Ratscallion is Eretenzar, Zildjian, Tanaka, Kagero. Is there anybody else?
I wasn't there.
Oh, you were not there. Right, okay, so just Kagero. Was there anybody else, Zildjian, or And Eric Tenzer, to be honest, would have no idea.
It was Irritens or myself, Devin, Callamore, and
Devin and Callamore are both gone.
okay, and Kagero, I think was it,
So the last time I played was May 8th, 316.
and Tanaka was there.
Maybe 8, did
Yeah.
you say?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
It's pretty close to you, maybe.
Yeah, he's on the exact same day as
That's amazing.
Roach is also in Pendant Estate on the 8th of May. So you guys are at the exact same time.
How's that? I did invite Marcel.
Tenzar.
Is he messaging you?
Yeah, you said, let me know. I'm like,
What's his email? Hold on. What is his
Kagero.
email address?
Howie. It's just getting started. Who does?
Yeah, I added him to the list. He will have received an email with the link.
Nice.
And what's your email address?
Mine?
Eric, yes. What? Hashimoto Eric.
Yeah.
Okay.
Tanaka, you are in Edo on the 19th of April. So you're basically just like a day. So put a day on your Japanese language. If you're wounded, you can heal up 3 points. And on the 20th, are you going back to the ship?
Yeah.
Okay, how are you going?
How do you get there back to the ship?
Will you ask him?
Well, do I have one of these things here? No, I don't have one. I didn't get one.
You weren't there long enough yet.
Yeah. I need some more.
He will just assume that you're an empty, bottomless pit of magic.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Let me see. I got it. I'll locating ways in airtime, I guess. Is that
Oh yeah, look at that. Oh, I guess you are an open and empty, endless pit of magic. Okay, so you're gonna do why would you don't need locating ways.
Oh, no.
Have you been on the ship
Yeah.
before?
Yeah. Okay,
So-
so ship's not doesn't matter. Moving to.
That's the fact that it's moving, it's still a place.
Okay.
And so
Okay.
even though it moves, you can go to, you could not, however, just because the ship's been there, say I've now been there and I'm gonna go to that. See?
Oh, okay.
Like if the ship passes through Egypt and you're on the ship
Yeah.
all the time, and then you said to me, I want to teleport to Egypt. I was there, and then I'll say, did you ever leave the ship? No, but I flew through it. No, you can go to the ship,
Okay, that makes
but
sense.
you can't go to
Yeah,
Egypt.
that makes sense. Okay. I'll in that case I'll cast Steven's teleport.
Okay.
To scrolls.
Stevens teleport, guaranteeing only to be traveling by yourself all the time. Travel with Stevens teleport. That seems like a type of spell that Haruhisa would like to have.
Oh, spells. I'm gonna go on.
What's the one I would like to have?
Stevens teleport.
That's right.
Yeah, that'd be a good one.
Welcome. We'll go trip one day. We'll use that teleport. Come with me.
Okay.
Go trip. What happens? Just teleport.
Anything new in the cave lately?
Pardon me?
Anything new in the cave lately?
Yeah, a couple new things in the cave.
Are there?
Yeah.
Oh.
Also, I got some exciting new information today.
Wow.
Do tell.
Our third shipment of free goods is on its way.
Wow.
Nice.
Way to hustle, Jason. Way to hustle.
They're sending us 40 pieces in a box.
Wow.
Include walls, stalagmites, and other rough terrain patches.
That's those guys that we from the Twin Pillars.
Yeah, and they want to get like a full like a full survey after of your thoughts, like what you think of it, what they can improve on. They send us a mat too that we're obviously not going to use, but
I don't mind that gray mat at all. I'll take the gray mat and I'll take those pieces. They're throw down pieces and not built on walls, so for me they'll get used outside. So I've seen what they put on their Instagram, and they said DM me or whatever if you're interested. So I kind of get a sense of what's coming. So yeah, that's good. That's awesome.
good. So I'll talk to you about that when that one comes, because I also want to maybe do a video for them too. So
Okay.
Cool.
Okay, I'll just work my fingers to the bone painting everything in 2 days.
I can't do everything, man.
Oh, I know, man. Don't worry about it. I'll
Like these soft hands, they're not good for manual.
those clips in that fucking in those dungeon pieces. My hands were bruised.
Yeah,
My little baby hands were bruised by the end of 2 days.
That's why you have Roland living in London with you.
Yeah.
Roland's a real man.
Oh. Ouch.
Well, I just mean like it wasn't a knock. It was just. Okay. I gotta go. Okay. So like, okay. So can I come back, or what's the plan here? Like.
Well, I guess what it breaks down to is that
It all depends on what you
Tanaka
guys
and
do.
I could decide to be total pricks and tell everybody to fuck off, and we're going to play by ourselves.
Well,
Well,
actually, it's more of a practical issue of what you possibly can or can't do from where you are here right now, and what makes sense for you to do. So this has just happened. You're on the boat.
Yeah.
There's only you two, and whenever Marcel comes in, Kagero. So there's 3 of you.
hey guys.
Okay, there you go. So it's really just you 3 that should be decided.
I joined Rob. I cast myself off.
Yeah. Because
Why don't we head back to that city we were just in and pass some time until some more rats can join us then?
Yeah, that's what we'll have to do then.
Because we want to gain some more information from there and pick up some cargo anyway.
Yeah.
That's great.
Okay, can I come back or no?
Yes.
Okay, I gotta run out for a bit, but I'm gonna come back. So.
Okay.
it's more about whether you're going to have an ability to travel to them. That's the bigger issue, because you're not presently with them. You are in.
So either way, I've got to have that. I do have a way.
Okay, then you're fine.
Of course you have a way. You save up all your magic.
No, I actually.
Actually, yeah.
Do you have a way to take others?
I have a way to take others. Yeah.
Okay. I'm with you in Pendant Estate, and so
I'm actually physically going out right now and coming back after. So.
Yeah, we know.
Okay, so as long as you wait for that.
just be speedy.
Okay. I'm gonna log back on here. I'm just gonna run out and quickly grab something to eat with this person. I'm gonna come back. I won't be long.
Okay.
Okay. Talk to you soon. Bye.
That doesn't sound promising. I'm just gonna run out wrestling.
Where's my binder?
Right here.
No. Okay, not here, not here. That's the house binder. Okay, so Kagero, Tanaka, and Eritenzar, you're all there?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so the Devon Calamore thing has just happened. Tanaka's come back onto the ship in within an hour of that happening. Calamore is gone. You saw him use his pendant. Devon's all paranoid. He has fled as well. And you guys are left in the wake.
Wow.
This is unfair.
Well, I think we should wait for this prisoner to this captive to come to, and while we have him here, we should probably question him here, learn what we can from him, then set him loose or whatever you want to do, Eritenzar. I don't know, suck his brains out or whatever.
Does anybody else have tongues here yet, or am I still the only one?
No, you're probably the only one, man.
Yeah, I'm tongueless.
Very well. Okay.
I think that's probably the best thing to do now that we have him here, because we don't want to take him with us, unless you want to do that. And we take him back, and but I don't know. It's up to you. Ultimately, we need to go back to that port city and dock the boat and just hunker down until more members can join us, right?
what state is your prisoner in?
He's in a state of sleep, I believe, magical sleep that I think Devin put him under, or somebody cast a sleep.
Okay, strip him naked and toss him in with the slaves.
Strip him naked. Okay, I won't be doing that, but
Captain's
I don't think he needs to be naked. But we'll strip him of his items and tie him up and put him below deck in a secure room.
So he's getting tied up.
Yeah, we're going to remove all of his items, keep his bare clothing on, and take him to the ship and put him below deck.
Okay, how are you getting him to the ship?
You're gonna have to go get the ship and hoist him up.
Yeah, how about we wait here, Airtenzo, you go grab the ship, come back, and then we'll take care of it that way.
Okay, how far was the ship from here?
It wasn't too far. I think we came to the coast, and I want to say, I actually don't know.
It's close.
Okay. All right.
Haven't tried contacting themselves yet?
No need yet.
So yeah, just bring the ship back here, lower ropes, get as close as you can to the ground, and then we'll try to come up.
Okay, so what are you doing, Airtenzer?
I'm going to teleport back to the ship.
Okay.
I just have to pull it up here.
So we travel 4 days to the southwest to get here. So we want to travel the same or northeast 4 days back up towards that port city.
Say that again.
We traveled 4 days to the southwest from that port city. So we're going to want to travel 4 days to the northeast back to that city.
You're saying you flew for 4 days?
That's correct.
Okay, so
That's because we cast a locate from that city, and it took us 4 days to get here.
okay. So that's about 3,000 miles
No, that's not right.
because you're traveling 24 hours a day, 720 miles a day.
Well, I have that recorded here. I'm not sure what happened there, but we traveled 4 days to the southwest.
4 hours?
Okay.
No, in several places I actually have days here. I'm not sure why that is, but
Is Kagero there?
I'm just trying to find my notes. Hang on, I think I've got a note of this too.
Looking at the logs going, hold on. Damn it.
Where's that ship? Who leaves the ship?
You recorded it. It would take a while
It would take a while to find that. But, yes.
Yes.
But we have somebody here who likes to look at those searches.
I can do it that. But I'll still take
That is on episode 14 at minute 23.21. Okay, so Kagero, Tanaka, and Airtenzer. Are you going back to get the ship, Airtenzer?
I am going to get the ship.
Okay, go ahead then.
Okay. Okay, within 10 miles?
Yeah.
Yeah. Got it, 7.
Okay, take off the points. You're on the ship. Once you're on the ship, you're turning it around and you're bringing it back inland from the coast, several miles, back to this spot where, okay, once you're going to hover over it and then lower the ship down.
Yeah.
You're going to throw down ropes.
Yeah.
Okay, that will allow Zildjian and the Kagero to scamper up on board. It's when the ship is hovering above the base that Tanaka arrives. So it's an hour after.
Okay.
Now,
We have a prisoner on
Zildjian, you're
board
saying how do you intend to get this captive onto the ship?
well, I'll tie a rope around him, climb up myself, and then from the ship, we'll pull together and try to yank him up onto the side.
you say pull together, who do you mean? Because Eretenzar will not help you, and when he does, he's actually a -1 hinder.
Okay, no, obviously the Eretenzar would not be part of that formula. So Kagero and Tanaka, I'll get them to help me pull this prisoner up.
I could open a dimensional door.
Okay, well that would make it much easier. Thank you for offering that option now.
All right. Okay, opening a D door from the ship down to where they're standing.
Okay.
11, got it.
Okay. Take off that score.
Here, I've got the numbers here now. I found my notes. It says drawn southwest towards Dragaca. After we sail, we flew. We do that for most of the day. Then we spot the coastline, fly 3 miles overland, and then we're drawn down. Then we go back to the coast. We drop the ship, and we were 3 miles from the ship from the coast. And it was most of the day of flying to go south.
Thanks, Zildjian.
Well, no, hold on a second, because oh, I remember what it was. When we were talking to that innkeeper, he was saying something about 4 days to the southwest. Anyway, doesn't matter. Thank you.
No, Zildjian is not putting kind of navigating the ship.
Okay, all right.
Well, welcome to the crew navigator.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, so the 3 of you are on the ship. The prisoner has been hoisted up, and he's now tied up down below. You should add him to which room you're going to have him put in.
I'm having him thrown in with the slaves.
Okay, he's getting rolled in with the slaves. Okay, the 3 of you are now on the ship. What do you want to do?
So if we want to head back to that city, then we go travel to the northeast for most of the day, or however long it takes for us to find that city again.
Do you know the name of this place?
He was saying something about us being on the Isles of Sar. No, I don't think we asked that question.
It's called Shalalar.
Shalalar? Are you serious?
In the Isles of Sar.
What was the captain's name again?
Who?
The captain.
Okay, so Zildjian can also not be recorder.
Okay.
Okay.
Dragaca.
I'm sure there's a role for him somewhere. The name of that leader that we did?
Yeah, the one that we captured.
I make a good sacrifice when we want to lure.
So
Field agent, that guy.
as a prisoner, he's just one of the louts that were hanging out with him. Oh, Jesus. How long did it take me to get this ship back here?
Back where?
To go get the ship and bring it back to the side of the battle where we're just picking up the
3 miles?
A total of about 50 minutes.
Okay.
You're gone.
get the other 2 bodies, get the bodies of the leader and his white-clad buddy onto the ship as well through my dimension door.
So you're giving this order to Tanaka, Kagero, and Zildjian?
Yeah.
Okay. What's that?
I'll do it, yeah, okay.
Okay. Okay, so
Say hello.
so far the other 2 are just standing there, but Tanaka's moving.
Guys, can you please help?
Sorry,
Yeah.
I didn't hear what you said. What do you want me to do?
Grab the 2 bodies of the highest-ranking guys, the leader and the white-clad.
Yeah. I remember him.
Secret of the leader.
And get them into my laboratory place.
Into our alchemical laboratory. Yes, okay.
No, my chambers.
Oh, your personal chambers. Okay, yeah.
Okay. So are you doing that?
Yeah.
Okay, how long do I have to keep
Kagero,
this?
I need you to respond.
Yeah, I'm helping as well. I said, yeah.
Okay, so all 3 of them are okay. So they will hoist those 2 bodies up.
Okay, how long? How many rounds do I need to keep this dimensional door open?
Oh, in order, how many rounds for them? Basically, they're just pushing it through here, and it comes out there.
Yeah.
So a total of about 5 rounds.
Okay. And then I'll drop it.
Okay? Make sure to record the bodies wherever you're recording the bodies.
Okay, so the slave here, what do we know about him?
He's sleeping. Oh, I'm not there yet. Sorry.
We know nothing about him. He's just one of his entourage.
Warrior captured. Okay. Corpses. What should I write? What can I write down about these corpses? Leader.
Didn't you know his name?
Yeah, we did have his name.
Why don't you ask Kagero?
Kagero, what was his name?
Draga.
Your sound is bad. Just when you speak, you
All right,
start.
let me.
The leader guy's name is Drakak.
Rakaga, yes, right. And we don't know the name of the guy that the other body.
Anyway, your sound, Marcel, you start to talk in one volume and then it shifts to a quieter volume, and it's hard to hear.
All right, how's it now? I just did an adjustment.
That's better, yeah.
More clear? Okay.
Okay,
All right.
so you've got, so the bodies are there. Okay, Tanaka, Kagero, and Eratenzer, what do you want to do?
Sail north.
Which one of you three is the best sailor here?
I'm a good sailor.
I don't sail. I'm usually in the laboratory.
Fair. All right. Who was the good sailor?
Kagero.
Kagero's a good sailor, but I could also be in the lab.
All right. Yeah, you go to the lab. Kagero, you're taking the day shift on the sailing. Get us back to the city.
Shitty city. So you're telling her that she's supposed to. So you're okay. So it'll be a percentile roll for her based on her flying skill for her to have any chance of getting you back from where you are and actually somehow flying, finding the exact place that you came from.
Okay,
So she can do it possibly.
Kagero, you stay with me. Fly us back and learn.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
Okay, so the ship sets sail.
Yeah.
And is sailing back towards the northwest.
Northeast.
Sorry, do you want to sail? Would you rather sail northeast?
Kagero, which way should we sail?
We came southeast.
What? We came southwest.
Oh,
Thank you, Kagero.
No, fuck that.
What?
No, I'm right. We've traveled southwest and I remember 4 days. I literally have it recorded several times here. But anyway, we came southwest, so I'm almost 100% confident we need to go northeast.
For how long?
Well, if Kagero's notes are saying that we spend most of the day sailing, then equivalent in the northeast direction, right?
But your choice is it's either 1 or 4 days. That's quite a discrepancy.
I'm fairly
All I'm saying is
certain
I
that we're going to be sailing one day. Northwest.
well, in theory, we don't go one
If
way.
it's a coastal city.
Yeah. We're gonna follow
I just
the
flew in from the coast. I just brought the ship in from the coast. I'm going to go back to that coast and follow that coast north.
Oh, coast. Okay, so we're changing pattern again. Okay, so let's make one decision on our course here.
Yeah. So we flew south. Both of you agree we flew in a southerly direction, correct?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. We fly back out to the coast and follow it north, back the way we came from. All right. And then we come across the coastal town or city that we were at earlier. Make it so.
So that's where you're flying the ship?
Yeah.
Okay, so instead of going northwest, instead you're gonna follow the coast north.
Mhm.
Okay. All right, you're starting to sail. Or starting to fly.
I'm going to be slapping around this prisoner until he comes to.
There's no sign yet of him coming around.
Okay, well, I'm just going to hang around until he wakes up because I want to be there as soon as he wakes up.
Okay.
You do know that you're on a different island.
Okay, rolling encounter / storm for this portion of the night and day.
I'm going to inform everybody that there's a potion of weather control in the medicine cabinet.
Okay, good. It is April the 21st. Flying, you will fly along the coast for not more than about it's not much more than an hour, and in the darkness, Tenzar, you will spot the lights of a settlement down below.
All right, is this the city that we left from before? Navigator, what was the name of that city?
Well, you're estimating from what you're seeing down below. You're going to guess a small settlement of probably several hundred.
Okay, no, this was a large city.
It was 15 to 20,000 the last one we came from.
Okay, so you're gonna keep on traveling.
Yeah.
Okay, so you will.
Why not land there and talk to these people? It would give us another base of information. No.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
Although they could be bad.
Yeah, true, but
better.
Talk to these people. Who speaks their language?
You do, don't you, leader?
You're the only one.
Yes, I do. How do you think they will react to me?
Well, same way. Well, what did you do with the innkeeper? Did you disguise or no? Or you just had your cowl up, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess you're right. I understand your reservations.
Okay, keep flying.
Okay, so you will continue to fly. You will fly for, as you're flying, you're now noticing the lights of small settlements. You're going to estimate approximately every in between 20 and 60 miles. On average,
Okay.
you're seeing a settlement.
All right.
Some of them are larger, some of them are small. So you're seeing them as you're seeing this in the form of lights, right? As you're flying through the air, through the darkness. You can also tell that the land is gradually the coastline seems to be going in a northwesterly direction. So the coast is bending towards the northwest.
Okay.
So you're going in that type of direction. So you've traveled throughout the night. You're also seeing that you're flying over islands. So as you're traveling during this day, all of a sudden it ends. You move across an expanse of water, and then boom, you're onto another island.
Okay, hold on before we head out into an expanse of water. In that case. Damn it.
This sounds like we're going to cross over towards Dolmath, the mainland to the west of the Isles of Sar.
Is that what you think we're going to do?
It sounds kind of like that's what we're doing right now, or that's what we're about to do.
All right.
We were in the Isles of Sar, so that explains the numerous islands.
Right.
And if we cross this expanse towards more land, I believe it'll be what the innkeeper called the mainland to the west, which was Dolmath.
Okay. Yeah, we want to head in north. Well, we're going to have to use a locate to find this town again. Okay, we're going to double back and find one of the larger settlements that looked like were there any that seemed like they would be able to accommodate or dock our ship?
So when you say
The
that,
settlements that we passed.
you could do that at any settlement. You can dock
Okay.
a ship. That's just all you need is a coast. I mean, you don't need anything from a place to dock a ship, right?
Remember, to make it efficient, like we want to load up on cargo, right? So it doesn't make sense to go to a really small settlement where they're probably not going to have very much trade going on.
No. Okay.
I think we want to go back to we want to find the city we came from
Yeah. Okay. How?
and go back to that innkeeper. We've already had communication with him, so.
Do you have the bearing to go back? Well, it should be in our logs.
Well, you're the best sailor,
Yeah.
right? Navigation wise.
Keep going for a day, right? Just go northwest for a day. Keep going.
Yeah. Okay. Keep going north.
What's the worst gonna happen in that counter, or it's gonna be we'll find something that's there.
Fine. We'll keep going on our current course for another day.
Okay, so by a day, are you going to do the first full 24-hour period?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So you will continue to sail, as I say, you'll pass through darkness, through light. You are going over islands when the first 24-hour period passed. So you now believe that you've moved 700 or so miles
Okay.
from the location where you killed that individual.
All right. Does somebody have a divination?
Aratenza, to be honest, I think maybe he needs to sleep first and then get some rest. You can have all night flying the boat, and then maybe convene a meeting after you have your morning nap and maybe something to eat.
Yeah, are you hungry, Eretenzar?
Not much.
Who's questioning that prisoner?
Well, you need to be. You need to be there, but I will tell you when he wakes up, right?
I'm gonna go eat him now.
No, you're not eating him until we've questioned him.
Well, I have only. It was only yesterday since I've eaten.
So far, he has been asleep for what you estimate to be about 20, 25 or so hours.
Good God. Remember, we have the body of Drakak and his white garbed assistant there, so you could always eat them, right?
No, I have special plans for them.
Oh, okay. Well,
when does he eat dead bodies? Jesus.
he doesn't
That's
feed
a
on.
little bit.
He doesn't feed on corpses, or no? I guess not. He zombifies them.
You know what? Okay, so Dylan can also not be monster information collector.
No. Okay.
Have
we'll
you been paying attention at all?
5 chambers, and these two can sort it out.
Yeah, and you can go spend some time with you and the bodies.
Yeah, I'm gonna go start working on the bodies.
Okay, Eretenzar is going into the room with the bodies, and he doesn't want to be disturbed. He needs sleep and rest. Okay.
Zilton, what about this key that the leader had on him?
Key? He didn't have a key. We found a dagger on him, and what else did we find?
He had a set of keys, 2 of them on it. One large, one
well,
small.
One was for the footlocker.
The small was for an unknown thing.
Right. Where are those marked down anyway? Who has those items?
I have the list here. I don't know
There
where.
is 20,000 copper pieces, a +1, +6 dagger, a +3, +6 bastard sword, and 10,000 copper pieces.
And the coins are a new coin that we've never seen before with the head of a man.
That's what I want to show this prisoner. One of the questions we need to ask him is who's on this? Whose face is that?
Yeah. So make sure you take a coin with you.
I have my own coins, but yeah, for sure. There
But
are-
of coins, we don't like. There's only 30,000 copper of these coins.
right.
Okay. Okay, so Eretenzar is going to his room. It leaves you 3 with the ship. The ship is presently halted 10,000 feet in the air. The aerial crew waits the command.
Can we not continue to sail while Eretenzar sleeps?
Who are you asking?
Well, okay, wait.
I'm asking Eretenzar, why are we stopping the ship?
Eretenzar has gone into his room and he's closed the door.
Oh my God. Well,
Wade's going to use that right now in the city. I just haven't been there, so I don't know what we're asking exactly or what we're trying to find.
we're trying to find a city of about 15 to 20,000 human inhabitants along the coastline.
Aim for it?
Shalalar.
Okay.
But I don't really understand why we stopped the ship if we've got capable sailors here.
Because we don't ultimately have a means to find that specific place.
Yeah, but neither does Eretenzar, so what does that accomplish? We're just halting until he wakes up now.
Okay, well, why don't we come up with a plan for what we should do when he does wake up?
Well, I think his impression was that we were going to continue to sail, right? Like when he gets up and gets behind the wheel, we're going to continue in that direction.
Well, maybe
So
we can figure something out from this prisoner when he wakes up.
Well, yeah, somebody needs to be sorting him out. Like I don't mind staying with him until he wakes up, and then you guys can continue to sail the ship, and we'll just see what happens. Like he's been out for 25 hours now. He should be coming to in the next couple of hours.
Probably a 30th level scroll, so it's probably 30 hours of sleep.
What was it? A scroll, yeah?
I think so.
So how about this? How about we continue to sail until he wakes up, and then we wake up Eretenzar.
But what are we sailing towards?
Well, we're trying to find this settlement, right?
But we've already passed it
Yeah.
How do you know that?
because we were starting to sail towards the mainland away from the islands. And then that's when we stopped.
Well, okay. Our bearings are fucking all over the place.
Here, listen, Liljet, you take care of that prisoner. Figaro and I will sail the ship. We'll cast locating ways towards the city. We'll get there while you're doing the prisoner, interrogating the sleeping prisoner, I guess. Like,
Yeah, if you have a locating ways, I don't know why we're not just doing that. Like,
we can, yeah, that's what I'm saying. So we'll sail the ship, do that. We'll sail the ship and get the ship there while you're. You dispel magic screen to undo the sleep. What are you gonna do with the sleep?
Wait it out.
nothing, just wait it out. I think it was Devin who cast it, in which case it was probably a 36 level spell, in which case he's going to be out for 36 hours. He's been out for 25, so that leaves us another 11.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
What do you want to do?
Let me cast. What's that town called again, Figaro?
The
That's
town
what you
is Shalalar.
I'll cast it locating ways.
Okay.
You've never been there, correct?
I have not, no.
Okay, this could be trouble, but anyway.
Is it the wrong name or what's wrong with it? What's the trouble here? They cast it.
No, go ahead.
Talsim. Yak Raz.
Okay. Roll your fumble roll and take off and cross out the spell.
13.
Okay. What level are you?
I'm 18.
18 level. Yeah. Okay. Spells crossed off.
What's it called again, Gare? Charlala?
Shalalar.
Okay. Okay. What do you want to be?
You're drawn towards the city of Charlalar.
Shardarlar?
What is it, Gare? One time. Say it again.
Shalalar. Why not just describe it as the city where we...
Yeah, that would be much smarter. Don't try to go by just the name.
You feel drawn north.
All right.
Okay. What do you want to do?
Figaro?
I don't know. I'm thinking.
You have no maps or anything, but you kind of didn't do a map or anything when you were sailing around? And, like, record any kind of, like, information?
Yeah, no, we only just got the cartographer on board now, actually. So
And don't ask Zildjian whether he's a good photographer, because he's about as good at that as everything else. Ooh.
Yeah, whatever. Fuck, I'm right. I know what I wrote. I know what I heard.
all right, I'm not denying it. I'm not arguing with you.
So you say that you should be going north. From here, you should be going north east, Zildjian.
Yeah, if we travel to the southwest, then yes, northeast.
Okay.
What's the northeast? Can you see what's out there?
When you see up there, when you look towards
Yeah.
the northeast, from where you are at this particular
Yeah.
location, you can see islands out there.
Okay.
Okay.
Like, I guess I just don't know how we backtrack and try to find it, ultimately. And, like, to the same point, I don't really know if there's a need to find it.
Right.
Like, we could
What?
find another town and try to gain more information from a different place.
Right.
Yeah, we just have to make sure that the whatever place we find. I think cargo is an important thing we have to take care of. In which case, we need to find a settlement that's large enough that looks like it can possibly hold trade.
I agree.
Okay, so what do you want to do? What's your decision?
Keep sailing then towards a coastal city. Follow the coastline for a city. If it's on the main coast, and then is that possible?
What happened with your locate? Didn't you just locate the city?
Couldn't find it.
He needs the place or thing or person needs to be known in detail.
Yeah, right. Okay. Yeah, then we have no really option, right? We continue to sail in this direction or just look for another place. I'm fine. Your logic is fine, Kagero. If you want to find another city that's large enough to potentially hold trade and learn information, I'm on board for that for sure.
I mean, we'll still come to the
trying to
same
find this old city.
not really having languages to speak and other
Well,
issues of that nature.
We got away with it last time. Cowl him up. I don't know if somebody has the ability to disguise him. I can work on his disguise. He was very reluctant about being disguised. He wanted to be himself. In quotes, be himself. So
Right.
So we just gotta, if we find another city, go into another inn, cowl him up again. He's the only one who can talk for us.
So you have a renegade elephant who's tired of being in the closet.
Well,
Must be himself.
yeah, he has a fierce need to express himself.
Okay. Okay. So what do you want to do?
Figaro?
Well, I guess we should look. I'm on board with crossing if we don't have a reason to stay, like a real reason to go back to this town.
No, there is no real reason other than trying to hook up with that same innkeeper we just talked to, and because we knew that it was occupied by 15,000, 20,000 people, in which case we could load up cargo.
Right.
But we could potentially find another coastal city where that's fine.
Okay.
So we
well,
can.
why not try to sail towards a coastal city in the Isles of Sar nearby, the largest one that we can spot, and if we don't find, we'll just sail around to try to find a large enough city.
Yeah, we can
Even
wait.
if it's not the exact same one, at least it'll be large
Right.
enough.
So,
to get
okay,
cargo.
so the crew is told to get the ship going again. Who is commanding the wheel first of all?
This
I
is
will be with the prisoner below.
Who's commanding the wheel?
I have good sailing, but I've never flown a flying.
Before.
Yeah.
Okay. So once again, who's flying the ship?
It's you, Figaro.
Okay, Kagero's flying the ship. Okay, Kagero, you're on the wheel. Okay, and okay, so you are sailing. Okay, Zildjian's down below with the prisoner, and you will begin to travel. I now need to know, Kagero, what direction are you moving the ship in?
So we've flown a day to the north and then northwest as we followed the coast.
You've fallen a coast that has taken you north, and then it curved around towards the northwest until you were going basically straight west. So where you just halted, you are almost going straight due west.
Okay, so I'll be following it back east, and then I'll be curving to the south along that same coast, essentially
Okay,
reversing my.
Okay, so trying to reverse your order, you turn around and you start heading the opposite way. Okay, so you are sailing this opposite way, and you are watching now down below for settlements, yes?
Yes.
Okay.
Robert, can I just do one thing? I'm going to tell Kagero about 3 things that are important about the ship. First thing is that it has runes of protection versus negation on the wheel. You can calm storms by clutching the wheel and commanding the storm to cease. And the ship also has a shield that encircles it 100 feet in 100 feet radius. And you can activate that by using the up-down control mechanism on the wheel.
Zilchin, you stay up here then. I'll go watch the prisoner.
Done. That's okay. That's what we'll do. I'll let Kagero fly the ship just to familiarize himself with it, but tell him what's on it.
Wow, so you think he's a boy now?
Oh. Rude.
So gender identity is also not something.
Sorry. My apologies, Kagero. Deepest, humblest apology.
I see. You must still be upset about our differing notes.
My apologies, my lady.
Okay, rolling encounter. There's the one. Okay, so
Fucking stormy seas, man.
now Ayrton starts caught his attention in his cabin when he realizes that somebody with only a good sailing ability is flying his beloved ship, heading into a storm now. Oh dear.
Let's lock his door from the outside.
Okay, so bad luck for you there, Kagero, on your first date experience. Don't you know it that you run smack dab into a storm?
Mm.
Okay, so how do you wish to handle the storm?
Using the calm storm in the clutching of the wheel.
Okay, so go to that on the ship. Is that something that's usable on a time basis? I believe.
Yes, every 30 days.
Okay, so
Last used April 12th.
Well, that's too recent.
okay, so it's presently April the 21st.
Okay,
So just wait.
Yeah.
Okay, so Kagero, you see the bad storm front, and there's no avoiding it. You try to calm the storm, and what Zildjian told you is not working. Now you can see Zildjian; he's watching the storm front too, so you can talk to him.
Zildjian, did you not say that there's a potion?
there is a potion of weather control in the medicine cabinet. Yeah.
All right. Do you want to go use that?
Okay, so my question is here, do we still get an opportunity to try to roll to get through the storm, use his ability, his sailing ability, before we use the potion of weather control?
You don't need it if you use the potion of weather control.
But can we, if he fails his roll, can we use it then, or it doesn't work like that?
Nope. If
Okay.
you enter the storm, then you will
Yeah,
risk.
no, I refuse to compromise captain's ship in this situation, so I'll go grab the weather control, the calm out of the cabinet, drink it, and calm the storm.
Okay. Okay, you will move through the storm. Okay, can you cross off that potion of weather control, Bree? From the treasury? Wherever it is. Is it in the treasury?
Let me double check. I believe I argued for it to be in the medicine cabinet for convenience sake. So
Yeah, okay, let's check the medicine cabinet. Do we have a potion of weather control?
Yes.
Okay, let's remove it. Okay, you will continue to sail. Moving through that. So that will happen in the morning, very short time after. You'll see a settlement down below. Looks like a settlement of about 125 people.
Well, we'll bypass it looking for a bigger settlement.
Okay, very not long later, you'll see a settlement of about 320 people.
No, keep going. We're looking for like 15 to 20,000, so it'll be much, much larger. What's gonna draw our attention? Small settlements. We won't be
Okay.
slowing down for
Right.
ultimately.
So you say you don't want me to notify you unless you see something that's how big?
Let's say at least 10,000.
Okay. Okay. So you fly for the whole day, traveling what you believe to be about 720 miles. You'll fly during the day, and then you'll hand over the wheel to Eretenzar by evening time.
prisoner is still not up.
So Eretenzar, you have now had 6 hours of sleep and 2 hours of rest for your psionics. Okay. Okay. So they will, I assume, inform you that they did face some bad weather and they used the potion of weather control, so that's been used. Okay. You will take over and fly the ship in the evening. In general, as you're flying during the day and as you pass over into the evening, you are flying over what you would say is a chain of islands, a decent sized chain of islands. You're going to estimate that maybe 100 miles in width. The land mass There's several long stretch islands, and in general they seem to flow from a northwesterly down to a southeasterly position. So a series of thin islands that are like curved or like semicircular in shape, and basically you've flown over them all day long, but once you fly over them, they then curve down towards the south. So at that point, are you following the islands down towards the south, or are you continuing into the east?
No, to the east would only kind of lead us away from where I think we ultimately want to get to. So follow it south.
Yeah, I'm thinking follow the curve.
Yeah.
Okay, so you'll follow it south throughout that evening. Not long into the evening, Aratenzar, you reach the bottom of the chain of islands, and now there's open ocean going into the south.
Okay, due west.
So then you're gonna curve and go west. Okay. As you go several hours later, Aratenzar, you have hit the mainland.
All right. Go. Is just me and Sally up here right now, or is somebody else here?
I assume that they're probably sleeping, unless you're going to start doing watches.
All right.
So it would just be you and Sally.
Okay.
Sally will say that this is kind of as it should be.
Yes, it is.
You and I,
And not the other idiot. That's a fair assessment.
I do have to say you're much more patient than I am in dealing with their stupidity.
Yes, I understand.
But when you were getting frustrated before, when you get really frustrated next time, why don't you say, with each certain level of frustration, I get to eat a certain body part. We could call it the body frustration meter. Just a thought.
Should we head north or south along this coast, Sally?
Who gives a fuck? You and I don't even know why we're here.
All right, let's head
Why don't we just
south. I like it. I like the warmer weather.
Good point. Good idea.
Yeah.
Let's go south.
Okay.
Okay. So the ship into the night will be sailing down into the south. Okay. And so by the time the sun comes up on the 22nd, you've now flown for 2 days since that point. Okay. So everybody is now up on the ship. Now the prisoner wakes up 36 or so hours into the overall journey. So what do you want done with the prisoner?
Well, Aratenzar is the only one to communicate with him, so if we want to question him, we're going to need somebody to fly the ship while he questions.
Figaro?
Do you want me to fly the ship again?
Zildjian, you're flying the ship. Teach Kagero.
I can't fly.
I'd rather be involved in the questioning, to be honest. I don't think I'll serve very much purpose on the deck.
Okay. Put it down into the water, and you learn how to operate it in the water first before you learn how to fly it.
Okay. I'm not fucking practicing my sailing skills right now, Captain.
No, I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to that female that we have on board, Kagero.
Yeah,
Aye,
yes,
aye,
okay.
Captain. I'll set it down and start sailing southward.
Yeah.
Okay, so the ship is put into the water?
Yeah.
Okay, so the ship's in the water. Okay, so you have the prisoner.
Okay. What questions are we asking this prisoner?
Well, first of all, I'd like to know what he was actually doing when we found them in that encampment. What were they doing there?
Look, he was a brigand. He was a henchman or a thug for somebody who was kind of running the show in the area. He was just happy being part of this group, being able to make some money without.
No, I'm asking you to ask him those questions.
This is exactly what I'm telling you. I'm going to find out from him. I may as well just.
No, I'm aware of that, but I
Head
think
on the money.
I think that's a lot of us. You're making quite a bit of an assumption there. We need to open up the line of questioning to figure out what they were doing there, who he works for, who the guy who he was working for works for. Show him the coin, see if he can tell us anything about the face on it, where the fuck we are. If you can give us any geographical locations.
That his name is Darkon.
Darkon.
Do we just get a name there?
Darkon.
This is the prisoner?
You'll say, where am I?
You are on board our ship.
I'm a prisoner.
You are a prisoner on our ship.
Should have some water.
Tanaka, go get him some water.
Where's water on the ship?
Okay, so you'll give him water?
Yeah.
Okay, his mouth, because he's been sleeping for 36 hours, and his lips are chapped and his mouth is dry, so he will drink for a while. Okay. He'll say, "What are you gonna do to me?"
Tell him we'll release him if he tells us the truth.
You can't hear any of this because this is in a language that you cannot understand.
This will determine what happens to you based on your answers.
Okay, just hold on.
I'm gonna tell Eretenzar in Drow that I have an elixir of truth if we need it. Just going to the washroom. I'll be back.
Okay, Eretenzar finishes the conversation and turns to Zildjian.
What do you say?
This is Darkin. Apparently he has some offspring that he's concerned about.
Okay.
This is the region of Kossoflir.
Can you spell that to the best of your ability?
Best of my ability, Kossoflir.
Can you
Okay.
repeat that at all? Like my internet chopped.
We're in the region of Kossoflir. This
Fossil Fleer, okay.
on the prisoner.
Yeah,
On the coin,
yeah.
the king, the dog lord. What is his name?
Dwar.
Arkinomor?
Dwar. Is that what you're saying? It's Dwarvois?
No. The king, there's a king on this coin. The head on this coin is a king. The king is known as the dog lord.
Okay.
And his actual name might be Arkin or Arkinomor or something to that effect. Generally, he's apparently known as the dog lord.
Okay.
He's the king of these regions.
Okay.
And yeah, that's all there is now to decide whether I'm going to eat him or send him back to his offspring. I'm probably going to end up eating him in about 20 days or so. All right.
Okay, what do you want to do?
We're still going to keep flying and looking for a large settlement.
Okay.
Well, can you ask him where like does he know where the king is? Where does he does he have a palace? Does he have a
This guy knows
fortress?
nothing. This guy's just a brute.
So there's nothing more to extract from him
His brain.
other than his brain. Is that what you're telling me?
Other than his brain, yeah, probably not much. He's just some brute that we picked up.
All right.
Okay, so
Okay.
you're flying north? Along
South.
South along the coast of the mainland?
Yeah.
Okay, who's gonna fly during the day? And are you in the water or are you in the air?
Water during the day of Skagero.
Yeah, Kagero, keep
I was watching it in the
in
water.
during the day. You sail normally until you get a good feel for the ship, and then in about 10 days or so, we'll let you take it for a flight and see how it goes.
Perfect. Sounds great.
Okay,
Great.
welcome to boot camp.
Okay, so you're in the water today. So it's weird being in the water, going up and down. You realize how the difference in the feeling of the ship and the sway, and you're sailing along the coast.
I'm going back to work on stripping the flesh off this body and preserving
Which
it for
body?
when the
For both
the
bodies.
Lord's body. I can
Okay.
only convert one of them.
So what do you want done with that other body that's now been in here for 2 days?
Dump it.
Okay, so are you dumping it, or do you want Sally to dump it?
Yeah. Take
Okay,
care of
Sally
yourself.
at one point will drag a body out of the thing and roll it over the side of the ship.
I didn't see that.
Okay, okay, so you will sail for the day rolling encounter. Okay. Okay, all right, so you will sail for the day, moving along a rocky, barren coast. Day turns into evening. Eretenzar takes the wheel. So it's now the evening of the 22nd April. Eretenzar, you are on the wheel of the ship. You're taking it up into the air.
Yeah.
Okay, which means you're going to move about 300 or so miles tonight along that coast. Okay, so you are sailing north along the coast
South.
through sorry, that's right, good point. You're sailing south along the coast. Past many inlets, you start to see towns. You're seeing towns as you're flying over them. Once again, approximately on average, every 20 to 100 miles apart. But the largest thing that you're seeing is a town of 3,000.
Take it.
Okay, so when you spot, so during the night you're coming down.
Yeah.
Okay, so during the night.
Wake everybody up.
Okay, so everybody is awakened on the night of the 22nd. Nobody's wounded, are they?
No, not me.
You are awakened on the night of the 22nd. The bell's ringing. You can see the ship's going down. You'll feel it hit the water. You're getting up, and you'll come on deck, and you can see that the ship is sailing in towards the lights. You'd estimate it's about 3 in the morning, and you're approaching a few torches that you can see going, and different lights along a small dock area in a small settlement of about 3,000 people. And you are approaching the port.
All right. Put into port.
Okay, so you will move straight into port. There's not a lot of people around at this time of night. Okay, so you will move in. Okay, and are you speaking to the people on the dock as the ship comes in?
I guess I have to.
Okay,
Pull out my hood.
Okay,
Sure.
So, okay, hood is down. You are coming out. Okay, okay. Their original question that they're asking you is, what is your port of origin?
Far, far away from here.
What is your purpose?
We seek just to put in for the night and perhaps to trade, to purchase some goods.
Okay, they will. Okay, so they seem a bit put off by the way your voice sounds and your cowl, but they will wave you in, and they will take. I'm going to hold on. Okay, so you have to go down and do the exchange for the port fee. You're the only one who can do it. So you're going to be paying in gems.
Yeah.
They will end up taking 3,000 copper pieces in gems.
All right.
What you would equivocate to 3,000 copper pieces in gems.
Okay.
So take 3,000 off, okay, and you are now in port in the middle of the night in this small town. The people look much the same for those who were in the other town. Their complexion is a bit brownish. Their hair is dark, usually black for the most part, some shades of brown. Their eyes are dark. They don't resemble any particular people that you've seen in your own world. You may equivocate them to a mixture of actually, it's even hard to put. They're just, you don't really know what to compare them to. You haven't heard the language before, but you assume it's the same as you've heard before. Okay, by the time the sun starts rising, you are in this town. What is your intention?
Our intention, I think, is to get our bearings, to perhaps to find out where the next largest or larger port is. Particularly, first order of business is to find out what the name of this town is.
Sounds like a good plan.
Yeah.
And procure goods and
The name of the settlement is Mothland.
Robert, can you repeat that, please?
Name of the settlement is Mothlar.
Mockluck?
No, Mothlar.
Mothlar.
Like Moflar.
Mothlar.
Oh, he's saying T, Motlar. Okay, Motlar.
TH.
Moth.
Oh, Mothlar. Okay.
What else do you want to know?
Where is the next larger settlement along the coast? North or south?
Well, there's settlements in both directions.
Okay. We want a large city. Where is a large city from here?
What? How large are you?
10,000.
10,000 people in a city?
Yes.
They go maybe the city of the moon. Or I think it must be the city of the moon. What else would have a population like that other than the city of the moon?
Which direction is it to the city of the moon?
City of the moon is way south from here. Probably about 9 days.
All right.
That's where we need to go.
It's in the coast, in the Bay of Spires.
The Bay of Spires. That's important. City of the Moon in the Bay of Spires. 9 days sail. So, okay, we're going to.
What do they have here to trade?
Find out what they have to trade.
Fish.
Oh, that's not good. That's terrible.
Okay.
Maybe, well, fuck.
Contact Devin.
Okay, hold on. So is your objective, are you saying that your objective now is to wait for people to join you?
I'm going to contact Devin and find out what he's doing,
Right.
where he went.
Right, but it's probably not going to get you the information that you need.
Yeah, so I'm looking to pass the
So
time.
yeah, that's what I'm asking.
Yeah.
Okay, so are you basically looking to stay here?
No, hold on a second. That wouldn't be that great, right? Maybe we can travel just a bit more further south, find a perhaps a bigger.
It might not be that bad, Zildjian, because if we stay here, it might be a nice, indiscreet place to stick around for a week.
Okay. For that reason,
We might be able to learn the language. We think this language is possibly the same as the language that we were in the last town, or at least similar.
Yeah, no, you're right. My priority was trade goods, but that's actually trumps that. So let's do that. Indiscreet is the best way to go.
Yes. I don't think that word means what you think it means.
What?
Indiscreet.
Okay. Anyway. Okay. So you're gonna put up here, and you basically keep it to yourself on the ship. It's a town of 3,000. You have to imagine a town of 3,000. It's a fishing town.
Now, can I acquire the salve that I need to make a skeleton here?
What does it say?
It says a salve worth 1,000 copper.
So you need the items that
Yeah.
cost 1,000, and then you mix the salve.
Yeah.
You get the components for the salve.
Okay.
So you're
I'm
saying
going
that.
to purchase that.
So you're saying very early on you plan to make a skeleton.
Yes.
Okay, but just hold on. How long do you wish to be here? Or you're basically waiting until people show up?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So
the ship here though, like put the ship offshore.
No, that's fine here.
You pay for it, don't you?
We've already paid.
One time, that's it.
Yeah.
That's for however you want.
Yep.
Discreet, I think it's still up around somewhere.
okay. So you're gonna put in here. Okay, and time is beginning to pass. So you'll find your rhythms here on the ship. Okay, so you're starting on the 22nd of April. Up until this time, the four of you can put 3 days onto your Shamarian language. Yeah. No, actually, with you three, it would end up being Shamarian. Okay, so on your foreign language. Okay, and then time's beginning to pass.
There was also 3 days of flying ship. For all of us, or for myself.
No. Stop.
Okay, sorry.
Should I be changing it from sailing to non?
No, you just keep it as sailing. Okay, so the people, Kagero and Tenzar can put 3 days down on your sailing skill. That's and you're either tracking it as focus days or non-focus days. All right, you are in this fishing town for 16 days. Okay, so put 16 days onto this. Just put down new language. 16 days onto this language. Okay. So 16 days pass. So first of all, Eretenzar, what are you doing during these 16 days? You are not wounded. Okay. So you want to do the skeleton first?
Yes.
Okay. Go ahead.
Okay. This is a scroll.
And how long does it take?
24 hours.
Okay.
One with 9 months.
Yeah, it's 7 for 1. 14 for 2. Okay, so you're going to read the scroll.
Yeah, hold on, I have to find it. So it pops up a lot. Here we go.
Are you on the ship already?
Nope. I'm in Independence Day. Well, actually, right now.
I not that I need it for a scroll.
It'll be here exactly where you left it.
Brigham skillet.
Okay, so you will read the scroll, and you're turning this as which body was this?
This was the
So you know his name.
Lord's.
Yeah, so you know his name. So okay, so you have a 15th level fighter skeleton. So put down, record it properly with the undead, and the skeleton has been traded. Get rid of the body, okay, and make sure that scroll has been crossed off. Tanaka, you are going to have 8 focus days hanging in this little village. What do you want to do?
Just gonna spend time in the city, learning language and culture, just kind of study
Okay.
what's going on here.
Okay. So do you want to hire for example, some kid to teach you the language?
Sure, I got me money to pay him, but
Well, you need money to pay him.
yeah, I'm gonna
But
pay him,
because it'll give you three times the days. That's why I'm asking if you have somebody teach you,
so,
and it wouldn't cost much. That's if you want 3 times the days. It'll just show up as a bonus the fact you're taking the days in the language.
Are you if you're that broke, I can spot you the money. Or yeah.
Well, hey, sure, man. I appreciate that.
Oh, okay, yeah. Seriously, if you're that broke, for sure, I'll spot him the money, Robert.
Okay. So over these 16 days, the kid will hang around you all the time. He's basically a beggar anyway. And so how much are you going to give kid?
It's a good deal.
So he'll hang out with you and teach you language and just walk around and show you everything for like 16 days.
Yeah.
For 16 days, like you toss a 16-year-old, I don't know what, $2,000, $3,000 for.
No. Rich man. Me, 500 copper.
500 copper. That's what you're saying?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, sure. If it's up to you. If you,
Yeah, thanks, man. Yeah.
Okay, what are you giving him, Zogan?
I'll give him 500 copper pieces.
You
Well, that's what he asked for.
You should be down to 94.88.
I think you should have paid him more, to be honest. But
You're the one who paid him.
oh, Robert. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna give him $2,000 then.
Thanks. Take 2,000 off. You're not paying us how much cut. I just said you were.
Thanks.
Okay, so take off 2,000. Okay, so instead you're putting 21 days onto your language rather than 16. You're putting 16 times 3. What's that? 48.
Yeah.
They put 48 days onto this unknown language.
So your money should be at 92,588.
And if you have any questions about the things that you've learned during this time, you can ask.
Okay. Thanks.
You can think about that. Okay, okay, over to Kagero. You have 8 focus days.
Zildjian, do you want me to try to turn a potion of weather control? I don't have
Yeah.
the mats. I don't have the materials to pay, but I'll give
I will give them to you. I have components for 2 of them, so I'll give him components for 1 potion of weather control, Robert.
Okay, so go to Zildjian sheet and cross out the components for a potion of weather control. Okay, Kagero, how many days does that take?
I believe it's 5. I don't have it up right.
He's right.
Okay, so go check. You need to have the recipe in front of you.
Okay. 1 sec.
Okay, do you have the recipe up?
Yeah, I'm just on the website now. I think it's called Weather Control.
Yeah, it is.
When you get to the recipe, tell me what the components are for the potion.
Components: pot, silver, steel, and blue coral.
Okay, yeah, okay, so Sylvian will give you that. And okay, so and how many days does it actually take?
5 days.
Okay, so you use 5 days, and at the end of that time, what is your percentage to successfully make the potion?
Okay, it's -10, and my base percentage is 49. So I'm 39.
Wait, because the lab gives you a bonus.
A 5%.
Okay,
Well, I've got a mixing bowl.
what's that?
I have a mixing bowl for potion
Okay,
mixing.
are you using the lab bonus or are you using the mixing bowl bonus?
I'll use the lab bonus then.
Okay.
No, 66.
Okay. All right. So you have 3 days after that, Kagero. What do you want to do?
I will.
Moto's on his way back, by the way. He'll be joining soon.
3 days.
Yeah.
I'll put it into learning the language.
You mean like paying somebody for the same type of thing?
Yeah, exactly. I'll hang out with the.
Okay. So you're gonna be able to add. That's gonna be 3 days, which is actually 6 days. So you're gonna add 18 days onto that language. And how much are you paying the kid for the 6 days work?
18 extra.
He's adding 18 extra days to the language. Yeah. How much are you paying for the 6 days? 6 days work.
I'll pay 500 copper.
Okay. Cross off 500 copper.
I have you at -46,000.
Oh, because okay. So the year change has
Year change?
has it? Okay. So does anybody else have any of that issue? Does anybody else have that issue on their sheet?
Yeah,
What's that?
yeah, not
You're-
that much, but yeah.
You're like in the minuses.
Yeah.
Okay. So you okay. So find a way to deal with that. So that's okay. So you guys want to? I'm just going to check if you have money at home because this would have happened over the course of the year. You can use that. If you need to take money out of your estate, you can do that. But you want to end up at evens. Okay, so I'm going to go to you, Tanaka, first. So at the end of the year, so what are you presently at for money?
-39.
Okay, so
11.
okay, and
4,000.
okay, hold on.
Yeah.
Okay, so how do you want to deal with your debt? You want to sell something on your
Also
sheet?
poisons, yeah.
Okay, yeah, so during the course of the year, you can sell poisons, yeah. What do you want to sell?
Also 5 Gurch.
Okay, Gurch. Gurch is good poison. Okay, yeah, that's a good one. Okay, so the party will end up buying some of the stuff. So 5 Gurch.
Was it 5 damage, -46.
Okay, and okay, give you 5,000 for each of the Gurch.
That's about 5,000.
Okay, so then
Like
so cross off the 5 Gurch and give yourself 25,000 copper. Or put that off your debt. Okay. Anything else?
That's all.
What's that, sorry?
That's all. That's all.
Are you now above 0?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Okay. Okay, so, Kagero, how do you want to deal with your debt?
All right, I'll just go home and take the hit on the house using my teleport.
No. You don't go home to do it. This would have been taken care of over the course of the year.
Okay, then just make my house go down in value.
Okay, so this is Keizu Castle.
Yeah.
And what is he at below zero?
Minus 46,069.
Okay, so put that to zero. Okay. Okay, so taking off 57,500 off the estate. Okay, so it's down to 562,500. Keep in mind that at home you have things like +4, +2 katana, +3, +3 katana, +3, +3 wakizashi, +3 daiku, +3 naginata.
Okay, thank you.
And a bunch of arm forces. Okay.
All for my son.
Okay. All right. Okay, so everybody else is above zero. Okay, so those
I'll be
things.
paying the kid zero.
All right.
Zero.
So,
He gets nothing from me.
Zildjian, what are you giving this kid for 6 days work?
Who am I giving it to now for Kagero's?
For
I'll pay for this one.
Oh.
Yeah.
just wait, Tanaka's got it.
You gotta put this.
Okay. So take out the 500.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay. So over to back to Eretenzar. Okay. So so you make the skeleton. That takes 24 hours, Eretenzar.
Yeah.
So okay. So basically, you're gonna have 6 focus days after that.
How long does it take to convert a page into a scroll?
10 days.
10 days. Okay, I am going to start working on converting a page into a scroll.
Okay, put 6 days beside that page. Okay, so the 16 days have now passed in this fishing village.
I did not get days.
Oh, okay. What are you doing, Zildjian? You have 8 focus days.
Just a quick question. I don't imagine that this is the place where I can find components for potions.
All depends on what you're looking for.
I'm looking for Tiger's Eye, Bloodstone, and Fossils.
No.
Okay, I'll put the 8 days into my class, new class.
Okay, and what is that?
Shapeshifter. I've got 20 days into it.
Okay, so 8 days on that.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay, so on the 8th of May, I go to Pendant Estate. And there's Rarsha and Haruhisa in Pendant Estate.
So I'm talking to Lisa about joining Rat.
Okay.
And seeing what he says, because I need an invite of some kind, I'd imagine. I don't think he just joined the Rat.
Don't talk to me.
Yeah, but he's not there yet.
Oh.
So.
Okay, so what does Mona say?
But he says he's heading home now.
Okay, so we need to know, do we have to wait for Moto at this
I
point?
just asked him for his ETA and he hasn't responded. I just sent that, so.
Okay, so far you can act, but you're not going to be worrying about Haruhisa.
Can I do other casting in the meantime?
No, okay. So
like not getting up to.
Okay, so I'm going to continue moving the date forward at this point. Okay, so
I'm just gonna go use the bathroom, guys. Be right back.
okay.
He just sent me a text saying, "Can I join?" I'm not sure why he's asking, but or maybe he thinks we're too far in.
Say yes. And if he's coming on, he'll come on.
Yep.
Like what I basically need to know is he in his hotel room?
It sounds like it. I don't know for sure, but it sounds like it.
I'm telling you what to find out for me. Find
Okay.
out, are you basically home in your hotel room about to join?
Okay.
That's the question. Let him know that we're waiting on him.
Yeah, I did.
I got my shield repaired.
So, well, it's the
There he is.
Hello?
Okay, yeah. I understand.
Okay. All right. So it is the 8th of May in Pendant Estate. That's where Harohisa and Rarksha have just both found themselves. Okay, so somebody's better take you. There's Harohisa's sheet. There you go. Okay. Harohisa and Rarksha, you guys can talk to each other.
Hey, Rosa. I was hoping to maybe go adventure with the rats for a bit. Do you think that would be cool? Can you get me there?
I don't think so, buddy. Sorry.
Yeah? Okay, well, just thought I'd ask. Thought I'd check.
No problem.
All right, piss off.
Oh, well, there it is.
He tried.
I did try.
Yeah, no, I can try and get us there.
Oh, nice. Okay.
But I only have this transporter rod. What's the date today? May 8th?
Yep.
I've only got the transporter rod.
What does that mean?
I'm not sure if you can actually get there with this.
Okay.
I thought I had my Gemma teleport, but I don't. And I've got to wait till June 8th.
Junie.
I've never been to this ship, so I can't use any of my stuff to get there. I only have prayers.
Can you cast your prayer on me and I can get us there?
Negative.
Yeah. Okay.
Hmm.
Okay. Yeah. Like I have. So you don't have any teleport.
I have a one-person teleport, and I've got various means of opening paths, but I don't. I've never been to the ship, so.
But can't you cast them on me and I've been in the ship so I can get us there?
No, the shaman. I would choose where it's going.
Hmm.
My 6-person teleport was used on May 2nd. Otherwise, I would have given that to you, but lacking.
Yeah, mine's gone too.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
How do you normally get there?
I use either my teleport, my single, or my multi, or the transporter rod.
How does someone who's never been on the Ratscallion ship before get
We don't accept new people that haven't been on the Ratscallion to come onto the ship.
I seem to recall talking to, I don't know, like Brysar people talking about how there's like a teleport in Bingbring, the Gnomish lands, maybe?
Maybe. Have you been there?
No. I guess this doesn't help us much either.
No, it doesn't help us at all because you can't get there.
Right. That's a problem.
I don't know, man.
Well, if you can go, you could go and then ask Aratenzar if.
I'll ask him. Okay.
And if he has a way of opening it, like some sort of travel to come get me, I would welcome that opportunity. But
all right, I'll ask him.
So.
Okay, I'm gonna try use his transporter, Rob, to get to the ship.
Okay. Go to the transporter rod charges.
Yep.
Okay. So what are you doing with the transporter rod?
Twisting it.
Okay. Do you wish to take Rarksha?
Sure.
Okay. So take two charges off of the transporter rod.
Oh, thanks, Harohisa.
His money's -2, Rob Harohisa.
Okay. Harohisa, looks like a year change has happened. Maybe. What do you have your money at?
My money is at minus 50,000.
It's at minus 50,000.
Sorry. Yeah.
Oh, okay. What do you have him at?
-50.
Okay, so you got to deal with the financial issue here, Lisa. How do you want to deal with it? Do you want to are you taking the money off on the estate at home, or do you have something to sell, or how do you want to deal with it?
I guess I'll take the money off and stay at home.
Okay, so going to your estates.
I'm just getting my stuff. Hang on.
Rob, can I cast?
Yeah. So this is coming off of Edo Castle?
No, it's coming up at Hirohisa's house.
Sorry, I don't have anything called Hirohisa's house. What is it? Where is that?
It's in Awami, Japan. And it's on a different sheet.
I'm just wondering why. Well, I guess that's for Mori stuff. You know.
Yeah.
Take out the Mori stuff. Let's see. No, that's there. Hold on.
Should be right beside Edo, shouldn't it?
Nope. Well, there it is. Okay. All right. So this is worth 1,045,000. What is he minus?
50,000.
50. Okay. So I'm taking off 75,000.
75. I thought it was 10% more.
25 more. As always. Okay, minus.
Well, that's not 25% more of 50,000.
Yeah, that's not 20. That's 25,000 more.
6250 or
Yeah.
62,500.
That's right.
Okay, thank you, Marcel. Figueroa, the mathematician. Add that to your new class.
Japanese tax man on it.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, your state's gone down to below 1,982,500.
Okay.
Ooh, no longer a millionaire.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So his money should be at zero. Keep in mind that from the year change, other items will have gone down. If you don't have it on the copy of the sheets that you have, you can ask. Mike has 2 sheets. He's got Kagero sheet and Zildjian's sheet, and Eric's got has a Hirohisa sheet. Okay. So on May the 8th, you are joined by the arrival of Hirohisa and Rarsha. So he's stepping on the foot. All of a sudden, he's brought from them onto the Ratscallion, a lizard man. Yeah.
Okay.
Have you guys ever met?
Yes, we have.
Okay.
Early on in his career.
Okay. So you're on the ship. You're in a small little fishing village on a rocky shore, a fishing village of about 3,000 people. The party has been moored here for just over a fortnight. So they're learning a few of the words, things like that.
Nice.
Okay. You've learned things like you're on.
It's good to see you
are
again.
on the mainland. So that's
Do you see any like churches here or anything? Or religious
churches.
Religious structures?
You see no signs. Oh shit. Okay, hold on. Where's the last thing?
So you've decided to leave that
Hold on,
goody two shoes
Hold on,
group?
my connection. That's not gonna cook me back up, is it?
No.
Did your computer shut down? No,
I-
you're still
I-
online.
No, but I knocked my plug out. Am I still on? Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Well, so you can unplug and plug back into the.
I think that was just the HDMI you unplugged.
Yeah, that's right. Oh, you're right. That was.
Yeah, you're okay.
That's just there.
Yeah.
Okay,
You're all good.
so I can actually unplug this, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good enough. Okay. All right. Okay, actually, just hold on. I'm just going to Marshall. Let's see.
Well, we still have to wait for Devin to catch up to us too.
Okay, so, so decide if you wish to stay until Devin comes.
Cheers.
We may as well.
Cheers. Speed swing. Figueroa, do you have speed swing?
What's your overall level, Lizard?
26.
Good. You make the cut.
Thanks.
What's the cut?
The cut?
Did you decide based
I
on
say-
personality?
Yeah, yeah.
Figueroa,
15.
Yes.
You have speed swing,
I
right?
got rat sack, so.
Yeah, sorry, I disconnected, so I missed that. But I do have speed.
Yeah. Okay. If we spend time here, would you be willing to train me in speed swing? I'll pay you. You're going for money right now, I believe.
We're tossing that, or we're spending that much time here?
Possibly. If we're waiting for Devin, Captain just said we might wait for him.
Okay, I'm all right with that.
Okay.
I'll beat you that, sure.
Okay. Awesome.
Unless well, no, I guess we've made all those. Yeah, no, I got nothing else that I really need to work on.
Cool. Okay. How long do you figure we're staying here, Captain?
Was that
Wizard too?
necromancer? Yeah.
Level
Hey, so Hirohisa,
Yeah.
we figured some stuff out.
Okay. What?
That prisoner that we kept alive, his name was Drakon. He said that we were in a place called Castlefleer. We showed him the coin, and he said that it was the Dog Lord, who's the king of the region,
Okay.
and that his name is something like Arkinamore. And then when we asked about finding the next biggest city of about 10,000 people, they were pretty awed by that. So I think very far away. And they indicated a place called the City of the Moon in the Bay of Spires.
Okay. Was that where we're heading?
Well, the City of the Moon part is pretty,
Yeah, I know.
you know, moon references,
I know moon references.
right?
Yeah.
It's all coming together.
You can access the
Maybe
webinar.
your theory's right.
What's that?
That maybe your theory's right.
I was talking to Robert.
Cast some rolls, Rob. Just
Yeah, Kagero, those weather controls aren't easy. The first couple I found.
Yeah, actually, I was curious. Would I have a batch bonus for helping you make that one last time?
I don't know. I've never had assistance actually, so that would be a question I'd have to ask Robert. Unless you know if you get a bonus for being assistant.
I'm not sure. Well, I think we did it to like combine our days or something
Oh, last time you mean?
to get the 5 focus days, you and I
Right. But
together.
I don't think it actually enhances your ability to make it successfully.
Yeah, like I don't get a batch bonus for that batch.
No, I don't. I wouldn't think so. But unless you already asked him that question, I don't know.
I have not, no.
Okay.
Alcela penguin, buis aini, cucunules dexis et, ayaginga, immortale solo cucunere, muncari,
Okay.
mene capsidur.
Are you okay? So now that Haruhisa and Roger have arrived, are you staying put until Devon appears?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So you will be here from the 8th of May until the 31st of May. I suppose we have a map to begin with. Okay. 23 days are going to pass. Okay, so 23 days are going to pass. Eric Tenzar, you are going to have 11 focus days. 11, you can put 23 days onto the language, and you have 11 focus days.
Okay, I'm going to finish the scroll in four focus days.
Okay.
Okay.
So that page should be crossed off, and the scroll should be added to the appropriate scroll book.
Okay.
Okay, where are the other days going?
The other days are going to, I'm going to start working on repairing my satchel.
So you're okay, so it'll be 1% per focus day?
Yeah.
So you're adding to the satchel?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I used 4 and I have, sorry, how many in total? 10?
11.
11?
So
Okay.
you can add 7.
Yeah.
Okay, Tanaka, you can put 23 days onto the language, and you have 11 focus days.
I'm gonna put it towards 1 blink once per level.
Towards a 1 blink once per level.
Yeah.
Okay, how many days does that take in the cave? But you're putting all 11 days there anyway. Okay, so you'll be putting that on there. Okay, okay, you have 11 days of erection.
Can I get my shield repaired this time?
No, you're in a fishing village.
Okay.
So they cannot do anything with your shield.
Okay. And I'm gonna get Kagero to train me in speed swing.
Okay, so Kagero's going to give her days to you.
Yeah.
And so you're getting a total of 33 days on speed swing.
Yeah.
Okay. Kagero, put the days onto your language.
Kagero, 666 per focus day, or do you want more?
More. I'm a great trainer. You pay me whatever, man.
Okay. I'll probably pay you 1,000 a day then.
Okay, so what are you exchanging for money?
I have money.
What are you exchanging for money?
Sorry,
Are you exchanging? Did you just pay?
I'm gonna pay.
Then what are you exchanging for money?
I'm giving her 11,000.
Okay, thank you. Okay, Heroisa.
Yep.
You have put 23 days onto this unknown language, unless you want to call it what the people call it.
Sure, I'll call what the people call it.
Okay, so the word for the language that you're hearing here is Woma.
W.
Woma.
Can you spell that?
Woma.
Okay.
Woma?
Woma.
And 23 days.
So if you're spelling it like it's like it sounds, Womav.
Womav.
WOLMAV?
I'm putting 23 days on my Womav language, which I think gets me
You want to have the same spelling. Everybody wants the same spelling.
Yes, please.
What are you guys spelling it that are there and have it?
WOMAV.
Okay, WOMAV. Okay. So that's the name of the language. Okay, so where do you want your 11 focus days to go, Heroisa?
I want it's 10 days for a scroll page to turn into a scroll.
Yeah.
I want to turn I want to make a scroll page of
Right.
I want to put the last remaining day on
You haven't heard yet. Somebody's doing your sheet. So what,
okay, I want to take Stone Skin, which is a level 4, which was ripped out at level 14. It's on the final column of my pages there on my Abjure page. I want to turn that into a scroll, which the scrolls are on my items page.
that doesn't tell them what book to put it in.
Oh, that's going to go in the scroll book of Heroisa.
Stone skin, you said?
Stone skin, yeah.
Okay, so 10 days into that.
And I'm putting 1 day into move enchantment to a minor. So far it has 9 days. It's on the very front of my sheet on the front left. It says move enchantment to minor, 9 days. That's going to say 10 days.
Okay. All right. Okay. Is there anybody who hasn't passed their days yet? Zildjian?
Yeah. I'm going to use my last batch of components to make a weather control. Spend 5 days on that, and then I'll put the last 6 into my new class.
Okay, so take off the components for a weather control potion.
Yeah, I've done it.
Okay, and okay, what percentage do you have?
I need 70.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, 45.
Okay, put on a potion of weather control.
Okay, that's going in the medicine cabinet, Airtenzar.
Okay, so potion of weather control is going into the medicine cabinet.
Now your remaining 6.
New class. Okay.
Tanaka, do you have that scroll that allows you to make storing slots for magic?
Spell, yeah.
You have it as a spell? Yeah. If you could spare it, I'm down to 1 slot of storing for spell.
And did you mark the money down for Euro?
Yeah, 11,000.
Yeah, perfect.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay, on the 31st of May, Devin, you just got home. What are you doing?
So I just got news about these nulls.
Yeah, yeah. If that was what happened just at the end of your last session.
So the family hasn't been harassed yet?
No, these are the rumors that are coming. The reports.
Okay. Well, I'll just tell them to beware and tell the fire elemental, protect the family.
Okay.
At all costs.
Okay.
And I'm gonna use a charge.
Okay, charge of what?
From the teleport guide and go to the Rascallion.
Okay, how many left?
Now there's 8.
Okay, cross it off. Okay, Devin's on the Rapscallion. For many of you, your first reaction would be surprised that he's still alive.
Hey,
and so they obviously haven't killed each other yet, unless
Well, you haven't seen Calmar, have you?
unless he's killed Calamar.
No, I haven't seen him.
Maybe he committed suicide. Save me the trouble.
I doubt that.
Okay, I'm going to go down to the transporter room.
Yeah.
And I'm going to, in the slot, I'm going to deposit a page of Dark Ray's Blade of Light.
Yeah, hold on. Okay, just hold on.
While you're in there.
Okay, so just hold on 1 sec. So you're going to the slot. What does it say? Give me the description of the item on the site. If you're on the ship, you should have access to the Rapscallion. So at some point, Bernard, you're going to make sure that these people have access to the Rapscallion.
Magical items are placed into the slot in the wall to charge the transporter.
Okay. And so you want to put in, what do you wish to put in?
I am putting in a level 5 page of Dark Ray's Blade of Light.
Okay, so you're putting in a level, okay, tell me, so this is, you're saying it's a 5th level spell, or you tore it out at 5th level?
It's a 5th level spell
Fifth level
torn
spell?
out of a 10th.
Yeah, all I need to know is the actual level of the spell. Yeah. So this is a fifth level spell, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, got it.
And then okay, then Wall of Force, also a 5th level spell.
Okay.
Simon's Superior Spears, level 5.
Okay.
Draymore's Greater Eldritch Spear, level 5.
Right?
Oh, yeah.
Dardan's Scintillating Parchment, level 5.
These are all pages that you have?
Yeah.
Okay. You had these in your book?
These are the.
Oh, these are from oh, got it. Yes. Yes.
From which book?
What?
Okay, so you
The book
put in,
that I had.
Okay, you put in 5 level 5s.
Yeah. Okay, how much power does that give to the transporter?
Okay, so you can give the transporter 4 charges.
Okay.
Robert, quick question.
Yeah.
So my shapeshifter class, I have 39 days total. I already rolled once for the class.
Yeah, so you got a second roll.
Okay, can I roll that?
Yeah.
Wait, how many days do you have?
Total on my sheet, I have 39.
Yeah, you got to roll at 30.
I have 34 for you because you had to take off 5 days for the potion. Did you do that?
I had 28 on there, right? So I
You
put
had
6 in.
You added 6.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, 35.
4.
34.
Or 34, sorry, 34.
Anyways, you got the roll at 30, so
Yeah.
you can have 4 more days to spend on something else.
No, I'm going to keep on putting days into it, right?
Yeah.
No, you're going to get it right now at 30 days, man. Believe in yourself.
Okay. So my percentage, Robert, can you remind me what that is?
5.
Nope.
Nope. You didn't think the way today's gone that you're actually going to get that, did you?
What's that?
Nothing. Okay. Arrows. You would be able to get arrows here. Yeah. Okay, so here you are. 31st of May. For some of you have been here for almost a month.
It doesn't do anything of value for the ship. I thought it would.
No, really? Okay.
It's not going to control the sea in a storm, so there's no point.
Okay, what is your plan?
According to the traders.
Our plan is to continue. Which direction do we want to head?
South.
South, yeah.
South, yeah. City of the Moon.
City of the Moon to the south.
9 days regular sail.
In the Bay of Spires.
Can we learn anything about that over this time?
It is removed.
Well, yeah, we should have been talking to people of nautical.
Yeah, Rob said that we could learn stuff in talking with.
What do you want to know?
We want to know where this City of the Moon in the Bay of Spires is, like as far as direction, distance.
It's a large city. It's a large port city in a well fortified bay. It is a walled city. It's in the Bay of Spires because of the various points on the bay. The city is known as the City of the Moon, and it's known for its walls that have a yellow hue to them, that under the night sky give a very striking appearance, particularly from the sea. The city of the Moons it is the capital of the dominions of Wa.
Okay, that's pretty huge. So we're in Middle Earth.
Yeah. There we go. We're in Middle Earth.
We just proved it.
Yeah. Devin,
That's astonishing, guys.
That's really astonishing, and I think at this point it warrants a discussion about.
I don't think we go there.
Well, okay.
I think that city's going to be evil.
Perhaps it. I think it warrants investigation. Definitely, we have to see what state it's in. but I would be concerned about our detection, and because he's obviously got dominion over that, like it's his home.
Yeah, of course.
So we're gonna have to be extremely cautious.
I mean, I think it's dangerous as hell to just go in there blind.
Yep.
Wow.
It also warrants potentially sharing this information with the party, right?
Oh, definitely.
Like before we actually take any decisive action.
Right.
This is ultimately the kickoff point for the campaign against him, or it might be. I don't know. A part of it.
Well, at least it's going to. We know that we're like delving into information about him, or in some way we're in his lands. We found like this is pertinent for sure.
Yeah, this is the first time any party member has been here to this far east of Middle Earth, and everything we've learned up until now is going to obviously be relevant, right, for that. The other thing was about that his last known presence was in the White Forest in Balston, and they discovered that they shut one of his gates, which they thought he was using to transport himself from Middle Earth to our side of the world. Now, I'd be curious whether or not the portal that he was using on Middle Earth is located in Wa, potentially, right? Or it could be in Mordor or wherever he's residing.
Right.
So things like that are obviously important as well. I don't think they actually knew if he had other gates on our side of the world that he was funneling his armies through. But Wa is going to be integrally connected with that whole situation, right? It's his home.
Yeah, I agree. I agree.
Wow. Wow. Middle Earth.
Now, the other thing is also the stone that we found, right, and the significance that plays, because that's what really started us off on this.
Yeah.
On this campaign to figure out more about where we were and its connections possibly to him. So now I'm actually really curious. It does. I think it's fair to assume that what we found at that site is connected to him. Now we have to figure out the significance and importance of that to determine if that should potentially be our course of action.
Yeah.
Right? As opposed to, like you said, Kagero, going into Wa itself, which is probably pretty dangerous territory right now, given our current situation. Maybe figuring more about this stone site, and I don't know. I'm just throwing around ideas.
No, I think that's right. I don't know what we can learn about him by going down to the City of the Moon. I think we should go possibly further inland, try to develop. I don't.
Yeah, it's difficult to say. I am very tempted to actually see what the state of affairs on Wa are like. Like, remember, yeah, it is his home, and it's obviously safe to assume that he's got spies set up there.
Yeah, I just think we risk getting the ship captured going in there. He's like Lord of the Isles too, right?
Sure. Yeah. Exactly. Another good point. Right. His naval presence.
Yeah, like I would not want to see, his navy fall upon us or something. Or
yeah, sure. I guess, is there a way that we can, I don't know, sneak around a little bit in Wa without compromising the ship? Then
we're going to end up here at the City of the Moon. Okay, we're gonna go there. Okay. I think we should.
Well, probably going and not being right in the city, but can we tokenize the ship, or we have to park it somewhere?
Pick up cargo there. Yeah, that's what we're traders.
That's right. We're here to pick up. We're going there to pick up cargo.
You're going to be able to speak their language.
Head towards it and get intel too, right? We stop somewhere and get more intel on the way down there.
You see, our advantage is that we're also in a flying ship, right? So we don't, in terms of his ability to detect us on the water, is not going to be that as much of an issue, if any, if we're thousands of feet up in the sky.
Wallach.
Why would he care about us?
I think it's both. Same.
Well, because he's threatened by the party dependent, perhaps?
Yeah.
We're actually coming onto his home territory. I think he'd be pretty pissed off.
Given the order to set sail, so you're pulling stakes from this village and pulling out to the open water.
Okay.
Okay, you will put out to the open water. And then once you're out of sight, you will move up into the air. Okay, so now you are flying south along the coast, looking for the city.
Yep.
Robert, can you remind me of the date, please?
You're leaving on the 31st of May.
Wait. Yeah.
Okay, you will set sail, rolling storm check.
I'm going to use my once every 30-day stone skin, Tanaka. It's on the Mori Lotus ring. I'm going to mark down the date. What's the date today?
June the 1st.
June the 1st. It says May 8th, and I'm going to put it on my current effects on the front of my sheet.
Oh, hold on. It says May 8th, and it's usable once a month.
Oh, right.
So it's not usable.
The strobe of the earth is pretty tattered.
Okay, rolling for storm check. No storm check. Okay, so you will sail all day moving down the coast. You can tell that as you're traveling, you are definitely moving into warmer climates. So that the temperature is getting slightly warmer. The land is you can tell getting a bit more arid. As you move south, you pass numerous towns, and you will sail for the full day. Aratenzar sails during the night. Is it still Kagero who's sailing during the day?
No, Devin is teaching Kagero.
Okay.
But first I want to cast the mending on his rope.
Okay. So this is a spell or scroll?
Scroll.
Okay.
Adal Warta Kesar Sif.
Okay, that'll add 25%.
Thank you.
Okay. Rolling storm check for the second day.
Can I went down 2 things.
Okay, so you will travel in the morning of the second day, on the 2nd of June. From the air, you'll spot the city. It even has a yellowish hue, the walls do, from the air. And you will see the city. You can see domed roofs. You can see large spires. So that's what kind of dominates the site of this particular city. It does look like a metropolitan area. You're thinking it could have a population of, well, it's hard to estimate. All depends on how crowded it is. 30,000, maybe 50,000. You're thinking. It's a large city, but what stands out from the air is the shape of the bay. You literally have to enter a narrow entrance into the bay, after which there are 5 points in the bay where there are towers set up that provide defense to the surrounding area. Should any fleets or ships try to come into the bay, they would be in very big trouble once they were trapped inside the bay. So you'll see that from the air. What do you want to do?
We're going to sail into the city.
Okay, so you drop down from the air and enter the water.
Captain, are you sure you want to do this? It looks like a trap.
So we can fly out of it then.
All right.
Okay, the ship enters the water.
Yeah.
The ship enters the water, and you will enter the bay. You are halted by a tower right as you first enter the narrow choke point to enter the bay. And they wish to know, they will record the name of your vessel. So you will be doing the talking, Aratenzar. They'll take down the name of the vessel. Are you bringing in cargo, and how much?
We have no cargo.
Your hold is presently empty?
Yeah.
They will remind you, and they'll list you off the punishments for defrauding anybody in the port, and it basically sounds like every punishment ends up in death. They will okay, so they will take your port fees off you. Okay, and when you end up giving the currency, you end up paying 25,000 pieces of copper.
Yes.
Well, I have this bracelet of set worth 5,000.
They don't seem interested in
I think we
bargaining with
should,
you. It doesn't
You
seem
can
like
help
the
pitch
kind-
in it, so.
All right,
doesn't seem like-
25,000.
Oh, just hold on. You're taking out 25? Okay.
Yeah, I'm taking
Okay.
it. 25.
Okay, cross off 25,000, okay, and you will sail through and into the Bay of Spires. You can see the spire towers on the 5 points of the bay as you move in towards the main massive sprawling dock area. You can see ships inside the large bay, styles of ships that you have never seen before, shapes of vessels that you haven't seen, sails, sail colors, banners, flags. Everything looks totally foreign and totally new, but you can tell that this is a cosmopolitan center, because just by the variety of styles of ships and the various skins of the people, and the different languages that you hear being spoken as soon as you move in towards the port area. So you will move into the port, and you're now in the port in the City of the Moon. Okay, what is your plan?
We see about getting cargo, Captain?
It really doesn't sound like we have very much of one. We're going with by the seat of our pants at this point, eh?
Yeah, we're just trying to get our bearing here right now and the thing is, we want to determine if we actually are in Middle Earth here.
Yeah.
Yeah? Somebody said yeah?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
we are in Middle Earth. We've already
100%. We are.
I believe we are.
Yes.
Did you miss that, Captain, or?
I don't know. I'm not 100%.
No, we're 100%.
We're on Wa, the
Yeah.
birthplace of Dwar. We know that.
We are in Middle Earth.
Dwar is known as the Dog Lord as
The
well.
geography of this place, the Dog Lord,
Yeah.
everything is matching up.
All right.
Well, why don't we just ask them?
Ask them what?
Wouldn't they know if this is?
Well,
We've
they
already figured out that we're in Middle Earth.
And they're not gonna, you wouldn't call it Middle Earth.
Yeah, they would call it Mid-Earth.
We are in North America.
I think we should look, do exactly what we said we were going to do. We're coming in here with an empty ship. Let's go and look for cargo, and in that process, try to learn what we can.
All right. Let's see what okay, you guys are starting to learn the language. Good. Go into the
None of us can communicate.
None of you can communicate yet?
Well, I speak a 3 on Womav.
Long does it take you guys to learn a
I'm
language?
trying, for it.
Well, that's a good point. I have 39 days. I haven't.
Nobody has this language on the written. It's a number and a 0.
Just verbal.
Yeah, you don't know how to write it.
So, Robert, we can put down 3/0.
Yeah. Well, no, I didn't say you can put down 3/0. I said don't put down a second number because you cannot write it.
Oh, right, of course. Okay.
Okay, what do you want to do?
How many days do you have, Zildjian?
I have a total of 39.
What's this language called?
It's called Womav.
You should minus 21 and make yourself a 2-0.
Naka and Devin,
Say that again, Marcel, please.
we'll see what's
From your 39, take off 21 and change your number to a 2-0.
you'll learn.
Or go to the language chart in the training room and figure it out.
Yeah, I know. I was going to do that, but he just told me. So.
What's that?
Okay, Tanaka and Devin are going to go out and find out what they sell around here.
Okay, so Devin and Tanaka are going to go into the markets.
Yeah.
Okay, so you will leave the ship. So okay, you'll move through the streets of the cosmopolitan center. You're smelling smells that you've never smelled before, and as soon as you start seeing produce, you're seeing goods that you haven't seen before, crops that you haven't seen before. So you're seeing stuff, but you can tell right away that it's going to be, because you're now out of your element.
Yeah.
So it's going to be difficult to know. Okay, there's something that looks kind of like beans, but it's not beans. There's this. So you can see clothes, cloth, right? So you can kind of judge these, but they're made by different worms, different processes, etc. So again, you find that you can gauge on your gauging, right? But you're in a foreign place, and so it's not in the usual market. that you are that you would be accustomed to. Okay, but you're seeing that it's a cosmopolitan center. There are goods being brought in from all over the place. So whether it's textiles, whether it's foodstuffs, whether it's trinkets, whether it's metals, whether it's timber, whether it's natural products, the place is sprawling with vendors.
Do they sell magical items?
That's not.
Was it still
These two, so you two are in the market?
coming in? Was it a lot of islands as we were flying over? Was it still islands?
No.
No.
Well, we just gotta get a variety, a view of what they carry, and we'll bring the information back to the ship.
Okay.
I mean, we're not gonna do any purchasing
Yeah,
right now,
right,
just
okay.
get the information.
Okay.
Okay, so they will end up coming back to the boat with basically saying there's all kinds of
Yeah, what do you
strange
want?
and mysterious goods, spices,
Can I ask
products.
what's local to this area? Like what do they produce around here? Like what is their
They're major
the answer that you get is that this is a trade center.
Right.
So most people are going to even think about what they produce around here because it's all about stuff coming in. This is a place where you can get things from all over from all over the WOMAV empire.
Okay.
Did they get any signs of like heavy military action? Like, what was the?
The city is definitely it's definitely fortified. You see guards. Your idea would be that it's a medium to slightly heavy presence of law and order. So as far as soldiers and guards around.
Okay. And is it fair to assume that like the guards have insignias of dogs on their shields and things like that, or?
Absolutely not.
Okay.
You've seen no emblems of dogs.
Okay.
What are the emblems?
The emblems are a design that you would donate. It's like a design. It's a black design on a silver background. But if it's supposed to be something, you're not sure what it's supposed to be.
And we all see humans here only?
There are
No orcs or anything like that?
no, just humans. Okay, so it's evening of June the 2nd. Tanaka and Devin have done a quick visit to the market. What do you want to do?
Ooh.
What is the next phase of our plan here now that we know this is Middle Earth?
That's a good question. Are we going to sail back across or dig more into that stone that we found with something in it?
Did you ever explore the whole island where the stone was?
We don't want to talk to anybody here about that.
No.
What
Yeah, we can diverge in a number of different directions from here.
Yeah, this is a real turning point, so we need to make a decision as a group here.
Okay, so the options on the table are to simply maybe pack up, buy cargo and literally get out of here and go back to our side. Learn more about what's happening here in terms of Dwara's presence. Like, do we actually initiate a campaign as the rats? Do we try to figure out what's in the stone? And if that's the plan, how do we even go about doing that? I'm actually curious about that option because that's one of the only ones I can see actually as a reason to stay here in Middle Earth.
We also have that key that Dragaka had.
Yeah, that seems like a little bit of a different.
It is totally a side mission to go see what it unlocks, but it's probably something around here.
Yeah, maybe we should talk about the more broader objective, right? Like stay or go.
Well, if you guys want to make a lot of money, buy something non-perishable that you haven't seen before in the city, and we haul it across to our side and sell it at Midway.
We have to make sure it's good, like something that people would use on our side.
Yeah.
So probably not like nothing that's too exotic, just in case tastes change. You probably don't buy clothing because like who the hell can buy this random clothing on your side?
Sophisticated lizard.
Dang.
Yeah.
See, the thing is we can always teleport back to this location, right? That's the good thing.
Yeah.
We've been here. We know this is Middle Earth. We've proved it.
Did we see any version of Ye Magic Shop? Ye Old Magic Shop?
And then I guess the other question is, if we decide to stay here and try to learn more about him, how do we even go about doing that? Where would we start?
Yeah, intel first. So you got the military kind of what's around here, right?
Yeah, so I guess that's the decision, right? Do we stay and investigate, or do we load up on cargo and get out of here?
Okay, so you want to make that decision?
Yeah, let's, okay, I'm going to defer this to a vote.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't know which way to go, to be honest.
I'm gonna vote cargo
All right, one vote cargo.
because we know where it is. We can always get back, but we should come back with a plan.
So if we
If
go
we're gonna
cargo,
stay.
we're going all the way back to Midway?
We're loading up and then,
Well, that's the other thing, right? If we go back and assume that we're going to teleport back, then we're out without the ship. And that's, again, if this is a mission that the rats undertake. This is all assuming if the rats come back here as as our own little unit. In which case, if we teleport back, we won't have the ship. Because I don't think any of us wants to make that journey across the seas again. I certainly don't.
Yeah, our tons are what? Would you ever undertake a mission against whoever's here? Is that what the rats do? I'm just trying to learn like what you guys do.
generally not, but with this influx of Japanese,
Oh,
they suddenly have this in their head that they need to accomplish something.
I see. I see.
So one vote for cargo.
Yeah.
What do you say, Haruhisa?
I vote for staying here.
Wow. Okay. Can you explain a little bit what you want to do though? Like, because if you can propose a good enough plan, then I'm willing to stay as well. But if I don't really know what to do at this point.
Okay, then as an alternate option, I propose we go to Shimar and knock some things off the old message board.
With the cargo.
That's a good idea. Maybe we load up on cargo.
Yeah, forget
Head
Midway.
back.
We go right to Shimar.
I think we've accomplished a lot just by the fact that we proved this is Middle Earth. We found law.
Yeah, good job.
So my vote is we go to Shimar and do a mission on Shimar.
Now the other thing is the stone, right? But maybe that's part of
Just
the
the
bigger
stone
mission.
for now. The stone, we will report back to the party that we are indeed in Middle Earth and report back our findings on the stone. And we can then decide what to do from there as a party.
Yeah, okay, I'm in for that.
I don't like that key though. That key.
How you gonna find
That's
that
key.
place that unlocks, dude? You guys struggle to find a city, much less a lock.
The box.
Well, we have the footlocker, so, and the other key. That's another thing, man. I don't know what you want to do with that. I'm not sailing back to figure that out, to be honest.
Well, it'll give us some information about what's going on locally. I'm pretty sure Dragaka was one of Dwar's men.
It could be like the key to his keep.
Sure.
I don't know.
What's the key?
We could probably find some information there.
Do you want?
But that proposal ultimately involves staying on this side.
Really powerful, high-level people. If this war needs killing, then let's go kill
Wow.
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 Very noble.
That sounded like the echoes of Agmundar.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
I don't know if you
them.
have any of those.
Ballsy. What do you have? Why do you keep talking about balls?
Okay, so I'm not sure how your vote's going, but
Yeah.
I'm going cargo because I don't think we have a viable plan.
So you're voting for a mission on Shimar, is what you're saying?
I can also try a prayer to find out what that key unlocks. So I can try to get a history of the key.
No,
if we do want to go down that route.
That's not a route. That's not a route.
Okay, nice. Not a route. Okay. Tanaka Spokers.
Well, I don't know, maybe to satisfy Kagero's curiosity, but it's not important enough to me. But
That for intel in the area instead. Then was it only objects?
Yeah, like an object or a place.
okay, what do you want to do?
Let's go kill this guy.
Yeah, that's what he's thinking.
All right, let's think big.
You want to kill him right now? Nice.
We track him down and we kill him. That's how simple it is.
It's an object.
All right.
And do we know that this is evil?
Doesn't matter.
Do you care?
Doesn't matter.
I mean, Dwarf's probably not local. I think if we want to do something right now, we can probably use locate to try to find where that key goes and go there.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I vote the key.
If we're not going to do that, then let's get some cargo and get the hell out of here and sail back to Shimar and figure out what we're going to do on Shimar and figure it out.
We're gonna burn a whole session if we just do that. So let's do the key mission, then we'll go back after. See where the key mission leads us.
Okay, so how
We're
we
already here. We have it. Let's do
Yeah.
it.
Okay, load up cargo here. And
Is
then
it quick and dirty one
That's what
that
I'm
we can
saying.
do right now? Okay,
You want me to go ahead with this? All right.
we'll do the key, and then we can take a little while to talk about
Yeah.
or.
Are you gonna look?
Yeah, Eric, that is strong leadership.
why is this shaking? Is there something happening? Earthquake?
Yeah.
Hey, strong leadership, Eric Tenzar. Strong leadership.
It's the lamp. That's what it was.
Okay, go ahead, cast it, buddy.
All right. I'll take that key there, Kajiro.
Hey, a question, very important one. Are we all do we all have a smoky quartz?
Yeah.
I'm gonna cast.
Please make sure that you have a smoky quartz on you.
Mene bu varlek bilik vernak.
I do not.
I did.
I don't have one.
Okay, that's not good.
I had one of my pendant, I believe, and I don't have my pendant.
That opens up. That opens up a lock.
That's what. Yeah.
It's a key that
Terrible.
opens.
Okay. It's a key that opens a lock, guys.
Well, we didn't know that before.
Yeah.
That's
I
some key
know. That's
information.
Issue the prayers across.
Oh, it's yeah.
That's what your gods told you?
Well, that's what the prayer description says.
It gives me history and it's
Did you get any history out of it?
It opens locks.
It basically gives me information on an item and tells me what it is. It's a key that opens a lock.
Now we know.
Excellent.
Okay, that was pointless.
Yeah, that prayer is not used for that type of thing.
Got it. All right. Now we know.
Okay, what do you want to do?
Okay, so we can't figure out the key unless somebody else has any other divinatory power, in which case let's just load up the cargo and head back to Shimar, trade it, and accomplish one of those missions on the bulletin board.
Well, we're not going to get that done in this session anyway. So my vote is we either go we slog and try and hit another group of creatures to try and get some more information, or
Well, like what? Are you at this point questioning a fucking ogre? Or...
Well, let's just adventure them. Let's just class. Let's just go and do some. Let's just be on the road. Let's just go. We'll find stuff out. The more we stay.
Like, I just spent a month and a half in a fishing town. I want to kill some shit for.
Yeah, I know. I'm not getting back on this boat and
Across
flying
the
away
ocean.
again.
What the fuck?
Okay, we gotta go walk around in the country now and kick some ass.
How about you just go get some intel then? Go to the pub, find like a board somewhere saying like wanted posters.
That's a
Get
good idea. Let's go to a local. Let's go. To,
Yeah, let's do that then.
Resistance. Maybe you could join Resistance some kind of.
Okay. let's go to the local tavern and see what we can figure
That's
out.
a good point. Go to the tavern and see if you can find any wanted posters.
That kind of like politics of the area. Even
Well, to do that,
For hire.
that time here.
Yeah, that would require time. So if you want to go out and explore, then just go out and explore.
Yeah.
Or the city. Let's stay here for 2 weeks.
All right, pull out the wagon and we'll drive around the countryside.
Yes. Yes.
In the city. Why don't we stay in the city?
No, fuck the city. Fuck the city.
Okay, so you've arrived at. Okay, so you've arrived at the City of the Moon. You will now spend the night on the ship. So it is now the morning of the 3rd of June. So your ship is now here in the harbor, and you're talking about heading out into the area.
Can I watch the sunrise?
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to as well.
Are we heading?
8. Yeah.
You're exploring the area.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're in the city.
Okay. So give me an hour and a half. I'll set up the board for a city.
All right. Okay, we're going out into the countryside.
Okay.
Wow.
What's that?
Yes. Yep.
Okay, so you're preparing to head out. So do anything that you have to do in order to prepare to head out.
Okay. Tanaka, I'm gonna cast some stuff.
I'm gonna stock up on arrows.
Okay, just hold on. I'm gonna unplug for a second, so hold on.
There are arrows on the ship as well. Just letting you know.
Okay.
Ashla kumor, toz yayilmasi, vekor alek.
Okay. Is everybody ready to move?
Yeah, we're ready.
Okay, cast then.
Kagero.
What's that?
It's going Kagero, storing slots.
Okay. Casting?
Morgan Valley storing.
Okay.
I'm gonna grab 10 arrows from the ship's cargo hold.
Estep and Dala or
From the cargo hold, you're grabbing 10 arrows.
Yeah, please and thank you.
Ashla
Kagero cast it.
It's that
2 slots. What do you want it on?
Okay, 25 arrows total coming up.
My Wakizashi, please.
What about your Wakizashi?
Storing slots.
Is this in the cargo hold or the armory?
What the fuck is that?
Yeah.
Okay, Eric Tanaka, I'm gonna cast that stone skin out of that scroll. Dalka Solomon Postukuro Oman. Just scratching off that scroll, putting stone skin on.
Am I just feeling that myself? Or are other people feeling kind of shaken up?
4 plus 1d4.
Okay, make sure you've marked the arrows down that you've taken out of the armory.
I'm also going to cast Masadra's Blink into Historian.
When people are erasing shit, it just shakes.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Tanaka, you there?
What's your storing? Yeah.
Yeah, it's Historian's on the front. It's on the items page. It's on the magic items. It's on the Mori Lotus ring on the left hand side.
Okay.
The Falter, Tamran, Las Ghosts, Kanmura, Casanova, Valgarmanel.
Blink?
That's Masadra's Blink. Putting that into Historian.
You gotta move those legs forward.
Ashla Akzil, Barak Vekormak.
I'm casting Garen's Blowback into Historian.
What's that?
Something blowback.
Garen.
Garen's Blowback.
Ragsha, do you have my sheet?
Yes.
On my Wakizashi, can you tell me how many storing slots I have now?
Oh, good point.
Really, the name of this language that you guys.
Just go to the washroom.
Your Wakizashi, you have 2.
WOMAD.
2, the 2 that were just added, right?
Right, yeah.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome.
Gotcha.
Pressone mis amigos de mi. That's Garen's Blowback, putting that into Historian.
That's awesome.
You see it there, Tanaka?
Yes.
Okay. I'm putting rappel wood lay house distant bandages into storing from the scroll book.
Allows disadvantages.
What level is that though?
You a necromancer too?
What?
You a necromancer as well?
No.
Oh.
Actually, I'll put rappel wood on instead. Rappel wood. Nope, because there's no words for it.
Memory check.
Memory check. Okay, memory check.
For a scroll?
That's for a scroll.
And so you haven't done words for it yet, then it's a memory check. Then.
Yeah, I failed that, so just scratch that off. Rappel wood.
You're probably never gonna make words for it, so why don't you just throw it in the funnel or something?
No, I am gonna do words for it. That's a good spell. Okay, that's it. Thanks. Actually,
Thanks.
I kind of feel like this group should go hit something really powerful and take it out.
oh, definitely.
Please.
Like maybe not in this session, but definitely we can do that. We're more than capable of that.
We're more powerful than the party.
I would say so.
Yeah. Currently? Oh. This is kind of like where party members go to do other things.
Get away from
Yeah,
the party.
senior party members go to a little vacation.
I would say we're more powerful than the party.
Well, who's in the party?
You and your ragtag.
She is a part of this group, remember?
She is part of this.
Red's still there.
We got. I think they just kind of let her hang around because they wanted to look at her for a while.
Jeez, the rest of the party.
This group, the humans here. You want some help carrying stuff out? No.
This pen is garbage.
Hey, Captain, how far away are you from permanent levitate?
Getting there. Getting close, I think.
Just walking around for chumps,
It is for chumps.
using your legs.
Did we have a picture for IRIC yet?
Yes. That's probably the one there. Yes, yes. You do.
Do you want to put it in?
Okay, all right, so you will, in the early morning of the 3rd of June, you will strike off the ship and away from the coolness of the coast. You can tell as soon as you get further away from the sea and the cold air, the more humid and the hotter it gets. You can also tell that you're in an area that you would call fairly tropical. It is quite it is quite heavily vegetated. When you look out into the area beyond the city, you can see hills that rise up, and things are as I say, almost jungly or heavily vegetated. So from your ship, you're going to want to get to the outskirts of the city. So you're basically from the coast, you can follow it all the way around, and then basically move out off of the shore and into the countryside. So you'll leave the city. It'll take several hours for you with your gear to get through the city, and so that you're now leaving the city behind. What is your plan?
I think we should have stocked up on goods first, because now if we go back, we're gonna have to pay that docking fee again.
Your ship's still in the port?
Still docked. It's still in the port?
Yeah.
Your ship's in the port.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're good.
Okay, so what order do you wish to travel? And if there's any things you're doing in particular, do you have a, yes, you do now have a ranger?
Going first.
Well, hold on. Are we moving by foot or by caravan? Because Aratenzar's mobility is going to become a...
Yeah, this is, I'm fine. This is not the sort of place I can pull out my wagon, though, is it?
No.
No, we walk.
Okay, I just was wondering if that's, we were thinking about that travel option.
Which of the rangers are taking the front? Who's best in the jungle?
Definitely.
I think me, yeah.
So Devin's going first?
Yes.
Okay, and then,
I'll go next.
okay, Devin and then Ragsha?
Zildjian at the back.
I'll go
Is that,
More.
yes, sorry?
Plus 10 in jungle.
Aratenzar is third.
Okay, yeah,
Haravisa,
okay.
brought up by the assassins. Mikagero,
You're gonna go here, yeah.
And Zildjian and I will flank back. We'll flank.
There's nobody flanking.
Okay, then go Zildjian and myself.
Okay.
You want to take up the rear so you can get a plus on an initiative?
I'll be doing that as it is.
Yeah.
I'll be watching for the supply funds.
Okay. All right,
But it only has
so,
it to mine.
okay, Devin and Ragsha, so people are just basically saying, take us out to explore the area.
Yeah, well, I'll look for tracks on the way.
Okay, and where are you going?
That way.
So we entered into the port. What side of the what direction is the water?
East.
East. So then if we head west, then west.
I know that you're heading west. I'm not saying,
Okay.
are you just your particular, are you going towards Highland, or are you just?
You want me to just
We should go to
point out
Highland.
where we're going, or?
Do you want to go up in elevation so we get a view?
I like the swamps.
I like the swamp, so I'm gonna stay low.
Okay, well, let's just look at
And
the
are you traveling full speed as far as like for 8 days travel out? What's the plan, Bert?
Or let's look. Do you guys want to look at the herbs? To
Yeah,
figure
do you
out-
want to forage?
Yeah, forage. We're not in any rush.
No, if it's exploratory, then yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Yeah. What season does it feel like? Or
Okay, so do you wish to travel full speed or half speed?
Half speed.
Rangers are foraging.
Yeah, they can forage anyway. I'm
Okay.
just wondering. So you're trying to search,
Half
okay?
speed. Yeah.
Okay, so you're not trying to make a lot of distance. You're just trying to go out and explore.
Mhm.
Okay. All right. So so people are foraging for plants. That's what you're doing.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. You will strike out of the town. The temperature outside is about 26 or so degrees. So it is hot. And it is humid. Rolling encounter on your first day out. It is a 1. There is an encounter for, I'm going to see how many hours you are into your journey when the encounter comes. 1 hour out.
Wow.
The encounter comes almost immediately
Somebody follows.
upon leaving the city.
Wow.
Wow, we should be saying.
I'm shocked. Yeah, wow, indeed.
Oh, Eritenzar. No rhyme or reason. Let us hope.
Yes, a band of elves.
Yeah. Yeah, right. Not in WoW from what I've heard.
Okay, I need a surprise roll. Who's got the top plus on surprise?
Yeah, 1.
I have plus 2.
All right, there you go.
Yep.
2 as well.
Plus 2 is the highest?
2 on surprise.
Go ahead and roll it.
Okay, so plus 2s. Your top. Okay, so let's roll a 10-sided dice. Go ahead.
You want me to add the plus 2?
Yeah.
I'm plus 3. I'm plus 3.
Okay, so you have a plus 3 on surprise? So
Yeah.
7 on your dice, yeah. Okay. Okay. Okay, as you were traveling along, Tanaka, from the back, you have spotted, you believe 2 to 3 humanoids are following you from the back, and they're staying back at a distance. They're back at a distance of about 250 feet back.
Okay.
So you have just you've noticed that you're being followed, and as I say, you've just left the city walls.
Yeah.
So you're maybe a mile outside of the city.
Are they catching up on us or just following, staying back?
They're staying there. They're keeping their distance.
I'm just gonna catch up to Zildjian and let him know.
Okay. Okay. So Tanaka will come up to Zildjian.
Just pass on that we're being followed. Not threatening us, but they're following us a little ways back.
Yeah, who's ahead of me? I can't. Let me just switch my camera view here. 1 sec. Oh, Kagero, I'll just tap her on the shoulder and say that we're being followed. 3 humanoids, about 250 feet back.
Okay,
Just keep walking.
Yeah, I'll keep walking and I'll pass the information along to Haruhisa in front of me.
Okay.
Okay, I'll pass it along to Aratenzar.
Okay.
Tell one of the assassins to get in behind them, and then I'll pass it along forward.
Okay.
I'll pass it on to
Okay.
Passing that back.
Yeah, pass that back, Haruhisa.
Okay, I'll pass it back.
Pass what back?
I'll pass back there. Aratenzar doesn't care that we're being followed.
Okay. So that comes back to Kagero. What are you doing, Kagero?
Okay, I'll tell them behind that they don't care that we're being followed.
Okay. Okay.
I'm going to tell Tanaka that he doesn't care, but I'm going to get in the shadows, and we should probably ambush these guys. We can't let them continue following us. So I'm gonna continue walking down the line until I've come into very close proximity to an obstacle, and then I'm gonna dart into the shadows.
Okay, that sounds good.
Okay, so you can no longer talk to Zildjian. He has disappeared.
Okay.
Okay. What are you doing, Tanaka?
I'm going to keep going, keep walking.
Okay. All right. Okay, you can't talk to anybody else. Zildjian, what are you doing?
I'm gonna continue to move in the same direction as the group, but moving in shadows.
Okay, so you're now shadowing the group from the side.
Yeah.
Okay, you will travel for about another half an hour. Okay, so you will travel for about half an hour. And now, okay, hold on. Okay.
I'm watching out for possible flanks.
Hold on, just
hearing noises.
Okay. Devin, you have hit a trap. Okay, so I'm going to roll percent to see whether the trap goes off. Red. 27. Trap goes off. Devin, you are moving through here, and your foot all of a sudden goes into a bear trap. Whoomp! The thing slams down on your leg. So your left leg is in a bear trap. You immediately get taken down to the ground. It is fastened on to your leg. What do the bear traps do indicate?
The regular ones?
Yeah.
Oh, hold up.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay. Okay. So that has occurred there as Rarch is coming this way. So you will hear. All of a sudden you'll see Devin go down from the front of the group. As that happens, you can hear sounds going off. You can maybe go and put this camera just
46.
so Zildjian can see where he is.
It's kind of
Your
my
camera's-
limit here.
No, I'm not saying you have to put it up here. You can put the camera down on. No, put it up. Actually, just put the camera on Zildjian.
46, Rob.
Okay. That's for the bear trap, right?
Regular bear trap.
Yeah. Okay. Take off 19 points, Devin. That's straight off, no armor adjustment. 19 points straight off. Okay. No.
Oh, bear trap.
And I didn't see it.
Can't really see Zildjian.
No, I'm not worried about this photo from that one anymore.
That's great. Thank you.
Okay. Okay. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, so Devin goes down there. You will see what appear to be black trolls coming rising out of an ambush point there as you come around this way. This one here comes stepping forward and goes straight into Hwargsha with his club out. This one here is coming this way and it moves down and it drops the club trying to hit Devin in the side of the head, basically just to finish him off in one quick blow. This one comes charging through here and also ends up going into Hwargsha.
Strategic.
This one here comes charging around this way here and comes around and goes into Eretenzar. This one here is going to come this way. It'll move to here and he's throwing a hand weapon and he's throwing it trying to go over top and hitting Hirohisa. This one here is going to come this way and it's going to move here. And he's going to throw a hand weapon, and he's going to throw his into Kagero. Okay, so the attack is being launched.
Can I parry for other on Eretenzar?
Wait. Okay, so first of all, I'm going to start with Devin. You've gone down your foot. You figure that your left ankle has been broken. You're pretty definite sure that the ankle's been broken, so you're going to be able to put no weight on it whatsoever, and it'll drastically alter your stance until that bone is healed. So you're down on the ground like that, and all of a sudden you see a black troll come in. Its massive club comes out, and it goes to smack you in the side of the head to basically just take you straight out. So it's going to try and do a double damage. Okay, so dodging from this position here, your percentage is going to be cut in half if you wish to dodge.
Yep.
Okay, so how are you doing this time?
Well, normally I'd have a plus 60% dodge, but I'll just have 30%.
No, because your entire dodge is going to be cut in half. So figure out
just do the normal and then
whole thing and then cut the whole number in half. And you want to roll low, so there. So say what you're.
Normally I'd be plus 4, so it's
no,
plus 2.
No. Okay, so okay, just tell me what you would have got with that roll.
Well, I got 45.
Yeah, so you would have added what to your dodge ordinarily?
Plus 4.
And that's with where all your items are at, right? With percentages.
Yeah.
Okay, so you would have added 4. So ordinarily it would take what to hit you? Okay, here we go. Stepping in, double dash hit. On a pro target, he will miss on a 6. Okay, this one here steps over top and hurls, as I say, his weapon into Kagero. Are you looking at your view there?
Yeah.
Okay, so the view has to be altered because make sure people can see everything because that is the main camera. Okay, this one is throwing a cross and throwing at Kagero. What do you want to do? It's going to step in.
Okay. Kinetic revert. Psionic.
a double damage throw. Okay. So this is a mid-round psionic.
Yeah, it allows you to reverse a moving object weighing less than 100 pounds.
Okay.
Arrows sent back to archers, spears back to throwers, small rocks back to catapults.
Okay. So roll the psionic.
Okay, Constitution -3. I need 15. I got a 15.
Okay.
How many points are coming out?
8 points. So it should be 168.
Oh, you're down to
We just passed several months, so all my points should be full for psionics.
Okay.
Okay, this one here steps in on Raksha and swings with its club. What are you doing, Raksha?
It's just one?
Yeah.
There's two. Okay, then I will parry.
There's two of them coming in at you.
Oh, then I'll skirmish. Strategic maneuver.
Okay, roll it.
Bad move.
Yeah, one is coming off.
Okay, it steps in and it will come down, bringing its club down to do a double damage hit into you.
I'll parry.
Okay, and so you've got 40 plus to parry.
9.
Okay, here we go. Trying to go through it.
17 total.
Okay, so you have 17 total. You'll get your shield up and you'll block off that troll. Okay, this one comes in and swings at Aratenza.
Can I parry for other for him?
Okay, so Haruhisa steps in to parry further. Do you still wish to parry Aratenza?
No.
Okay, so Haruhisa steps in. Okay, you can roll to parry Haruhisa. Double damage blow. He's now going to sweep. Here we go.
16.
Okay, not get through, and he fumbles on a 1. Okay, comes in and he impales himself on Haruhisa's sword and drops down dead.
Whoa.
Wow. Oof. That's how you do it, buddy.
Okay, so that one collapses to the ground there like that, fumbling and coming in and going down on that blade. Okay, this one here, coming in from this angle, is throwing its weapon into Haruhisa. So you have a weapon getting thrown at you, Haruhisa, double damage throw.
I have a contingency that says reverse arrows upon me when a projectile is fired at me. This is not being fired, right?
Sorry, reverse. What does it say? Reverse
It says reverse arrow upon me when a projectile is
I'm
fired
not
at me.
shooting an arrow. I'm not shooting an arrow.
Okay, so then I'm going to use my abjure ability of redirect projectile.
Okay, go ahead. Here we go. Here comes the
17%. Yep.
Okay, and that would have hit on a double damage throw. So you'll draw. So with your abjure ability, you'll use what color is your magical aura? Emerald. Okay, so green energy will come up as it hits, and the throwing weapon will be blocked away. Okay, Tanaka, you can hear voices behind you, and you will see over your shoulder 3 figures coming in from the back. The same 3 who were shadowing you. Okay, it is over to your rounds. Okay, Zildjian, from your location, something has hit the front line up ahead. Okay, so that's what you can see from your position. What do you want to do?
I'm going to drink 2 potions. One is an invisibility and the other is an invulnerability.
Okay, so you drink an invisibility and an invulnerability.
Yeah. I have 2 more actions, right? Or 1 more action?
You had better hurry up or you're about to lose it.
Okay. You know what? I'm going to move forward silently then and try to... Actually, you know what? I'm going to prepare with my bow and arrow on one of the guys in front of Eretenzar and one of the trolls.
I'm looking at your view, and I don't even see her.
Okay, you know what? I'm moving forward, Robert. I'm trying to get into a better vantage point to see these targets. Okay, thank you. Great. That's my whole round.
Okay, so you're coming through the jungle foliage. Okay, over to Tanaka. What do you want to do?
I'm going to move in the shadows. Prepare on fire scope stations on the ogres in front of us.
Okay, so you will move into the shadows here. Okay, so use a pointer, and so this is going to be with your bow.
Yeah.
Okay, and show me what you wish to fire at.
Fire at this three and this one here, the big one.
Yep.
And then these two here.
You're firing here, here, and here.
Yeah.
Okay. So Tanaka comes towards.
Two the big one actually.
Okay, drops down. Rolling for scent, red. Okay, no scent. Shadows, red. 1%. Okay, so you they almost see you, but you are in the shadows. Okay, you will move forward, and okay, so you're gonna be shooting on those three. So have your percentile ready. You're gonna be go to level 15s. Okay, over to first of all Kagero.
Can I roll to hit with that projectile that I reversed?
Okay, go ahead.
4.
Okay, 2, 3, 4. So okay, so that's going to hit. That's going to hit Devin. So give me a 3d12, 3d12 damage, and then add 9 to it.
I don't have 12s. Can you just roll it?
Okay. Devin, you're struck by a missile coming back. That does 10, 11. That does 20 points off of one hit. So damage adjustment applies. 20 off of one hit. And okay, so you're down there. Okay, what are you doing, Kigero?
Okay, I'm going to enter phase.
Okay, go ahead.
I power scored it with a 1.
Okay.
How many points come off?
Let me just double check what the power score does.
Okay, what are you doing, Haruhisa?
I am going to step into that one in front of Eretenzar there, like the one that Rogshaw avoided.
Yep.
So I'm going to try and get in front of Eretenzar to protect him. I'm going to try and hit that guy.
Okay, so you're coming right here. Okay, so you're coming in at that one there. All right, you can attack.
Okay, I'll do a double damage.
Okay.
6 points.
Haruhisa, go ahead, please.
I did 19 times 2. Sorry.
6 points for me, Ragsha. Psionic points.
118.
Okay, you come in, you strike that troll. That troll takes a couple steps back, but he stays on his feet as he loses 118.
Yeah.
What are you doing, Eretenzar?
I am going to use a round of invisibility out of my cloak. I'm going to move through here, and I'd like to end there.
Okay, so is your cloak present at 100%?
My cloak is presently at 75%.
Okay, and how many charges does it ordinarily have?
50.
Okay, so you got 75% of that. Okay, so it presently cannot go past 37 rounds used. Okay. Okay, so take off a round of invisibility and show me where you're going again. Through here.
Yeah, over. I'd like to be over here.
Okay, so you have moved that way into your round. Okay, over to Ragsha.
I'm going to activate a speed every 30 days from a Remorse tube.
Okay.
And then I will use my remaining 3 swings into the troll in front of me.
Okay, go ahead.
My total is 25.
Okay, you'll hit him. Give me damage.
Okay. Uh, 57 points.
Okay, that one is hit for 57. Okay, that one is knocked to the ground. Okay, what do you want, Kate? You're on the ground. Devin, foot is stuck in this thing, ankle broken. What do you want to do?
Prone cast.
Okay, you don't have to prone cast because you didn't get hit last round other than the falling, so you can act fully from the ground.
I'm gonna cast a Carmen's Wraith form.
Okay.
Mir travesti mir alami. 12.
Okay. So cross off the spell, and you are in Wraith form.
Okay.
Okay.
Get out of the trap.
No, you just cast a spell, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So you're done. Okay. Okay. So everyone's round is done except to Tanaka. Okay. So you can fire here. What is your percent?
93.
Okay. Fire for the first one.
22.
Okay. So you'll put an arrow. You'll strike that one. Will stagger back and collapse onto the ground. You will fire this one here.
31.
Okay. So the one that Kagero or that Harisa just hit is then struck by an arrow and dropped to the ground.
Nice.
Okay. And
Shot
then
Tanaka.
the one that Rorschach hit,
22.
it has an arrow through his throat as well.
Yes.
Okay. Make sure 3 arrows are crossed off. Okay. What's that?
You get it.
No. Okay. All right. Okay. So those trolls are getting taken down from the front. These other 2 here, I'm gonna instinctively. This one will charge. Will scream out. So he bellows out and he comes charging over top, bringing the club sweeping down into Haruhisa and Rorschach. That one follows the same attack and moves in here, and comes down, and they're gonna swing as well. So Haruhisa Rorschach skirmish withdraws back.
Can I skirmish withdraw?
Okay, so you skirmish with
No,
withdraw.
fuck it, I'm not skirmish withdraw. I'll take them both down. I'll take them both.
Okay, so Haruhisa holds his
Yeah, I'm gonna
position.
Fuck
So
that.
they both move in and they will attack Haruhisa.
All right. First round, speed swing.
Okay, they will go. They go into exertion, and they will do triple damage blows.
Jesus.
Okay,
All right, here we go.
here we go. Okay,
25.
your total parry's 25.
Yeah.
Okay, what's your total plus to parry?
9.
Okay, and here comes the first attack, and trying to go through your parry on 25 or under. First one is not through the parry, and you block the attack. The second one is not through the parry, and you block the attack. Okay, so you hold the line against those 2 coming in. Okay, I will go over to Tanaka. What do you want to do?
I'll go assassination on those 2 for Akisa.
Okay.
2 on each.
All right. Okay. What are you doing? What are you doing, Rorschach?
I'm going to go back in the fray and just try to hit triple damage hit one of them.
Okay. So Rorschach comes in that way. What are you doing, Haruhisa?
Keeping them both.
Okay. What are you doing, Devin?
I'll get out of that trap. Nearest tree. Can I climb up, say, a tree over here? Or that's too far?
You want to crawl there?
As a wraith, I should be able to get up, right?
What do you mean? You're in wraith form. You're not a wraith. You're in
As a
wraith
wraith
form.
form. If they're
Your ankle is still broken though. So that doesn't cure the ankle problem. That just means that things can pass through you.
afloat.
No.
Yeah. Okay, I'll just crawl away.
Okay, so you'll move there. You can get up and hop on one leg if you want. That's up to you if you want to be up or down.
Sure.
Okay, so you'll pull yourself up. Okay, so you're favoring the ankle, but you are ethereal. What do you want to do, Airtenzar?
I am going to remain invisible and watch how those guys fare against those.
Okay, take off a round of invisibility. Okay, over to Zildjian.
I'm actually going to do the same thing.
Okay. All right. Okay. So, what are you doing, Kagero?
Can you just put a finger on where I'm positioned? I can't see in the camera. Can I move forward, maintaining phase?
Okay.
And If I can get to that guy, I'll drop phase and attack him.
Okay.
And if not, I'll just maintain for the round.
Okay, so
How many points to maintain?
okay, so you
2
maintain.
points to maintain.
Thanks.
You maintain phase, and then you will come out of phase, and you're going for the assassination on that one.
Yeah.
Okay, so Kagero and Tanaka, you can make your assassination attempts. Haruhisa, you can make your sweep attack. Rarsha, you can make your single attack.
I've got
What level?
15.
15.
Hits twice, 2 triple damage,
32.
Purple. 11%. Got it.
times 2.
Cross off the arrows.
354.
234.
354.
Wow.
Okay, the ogres or the trolls are killed. Okay, what do you want to do? Are you still invisible?
I'm gonna walk up to the big troll, and I'm gonna cast a prayer on him.
The biggest troll?
So,
Okay.
do you want me to point out?
Well, no, if you're saying you're walking for the biggest one, I know which one's the biggest one, yeah.
They cast, so it's a silent prayer, so I just put my holy symbol on it.
Okay.
And it's, what are hit points when I have full? I'm absorbing this vitality.
Robert, I'm gonna dip my hands in the blood of those 2 trolls that I just killed.
Hold on. What are you saying?
I'm gonna dip my hand in the blood of those 2 trolls that I just killed, and I'm gonna say these words: Dindal, Ogun, Ustan, Inbal, Elgis, Holdas, Usta, or
I
Valsheras.
was in the middle of doing something, man, with that troll.
Okay, so Haruhisa basically just pushes you aside and pushes, and you're putting the ring in the blood?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so who
That's
has
fucking rude.
who has Haruhisa's sheep?
Japanese.
Okay, so okay,
Maury,
what does that do?
For your sheet?
Sorry.
For your sheet, what you're trying to do?
What does that do? What did you
It
just
says gains 10 hit points that last until expended. So 20 hit points.
Okay.
do? What does it say? Have you found his,
Yeah.
the item
Yeah.
that he's talking
10
about?
hit points out.
Okay, you know, I didn't understand
So
a word
dip your
you just said.
hand, blood enemy you have just killed, enchant that phrase, gain 10 hit points that last until expended.
Okay. Okay, so add the points to his total. Like don't change his
Oh, yeah.
big number, right? But his
Yeah. I'm just adding 20 points. 175.
okay. Okay. What do you want to do?
Sorry, man. I didn't know you were going after that one.
No, I was right in front of it, but
Robert, have I detected these 3 individuals that are following us yet?
Can you do it?
No, you haven't seen anything about 3 individuals following in. No.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm just staying motionless and hearing noises.
Okay.
All right.
What do you want to do?
Search the bodies and then move on.
Okay.
What happened to the, well, I'll come out of Wraith form.
So,
Okay. So you're no longer wraith form. Okay. What do you want to do with your
Someone's still
ankle?
calling us. Why didn't you guys go drop back behind them like I told you to? Nobody told me to do that? I passed it back.
who's passed it to me?
Maybe it got
I
lost
passed it to
in the game.
Hirohisa, and Hirohisa
So
passed
lost
it
in
back down the line.
translation.
Or telephone.
The game of
Yeah.
telephone. Yeah.
I don't know what that is, but
a game of Whispering Wind.
So,
What's that?
Like CD guards or something? Or
No, I
just intelligence guy? Communication.
Yeah, they're just spies. They're checking up on us. Let's just.
Dropped like 6 ogres or whatever those were. Cool.
Yeah, exactly.
No,
Let's
no,
just,
they're not fighting with us.
let's just keep going. Let's just keep going.
I agree.
We took care of that, guys. That was a good fight. Everyone did really well there.
Wow.
What's it for me?
Okay. So what are you doing with your ankle, Devin?
Well, I'm only down 29 points.
You're gonna have to heal those points to heal
Your ankle's broken, so your bigger issue is the actual broken ankle.
Points, wouldn't that heal the ankle?
Yeah.
Can I do after battle bandages
Good idea.
or possibly surgery?
Well, that's up to you. Devin's got to deal with he has a broken ankle that he has to deal with.
Devin, come here. I will give you
If we're willing to wait for a couple hours, I could perform surgery on the ankle.
Oh, yes.
Why would you perform, like, I assume that you're just using a phrase that you're not actually going to do surgery on the broken ankle.
I'm a 10th level healer who specializes in surgery.
I'd like to see
No,
this.
I know, but you're not going to do surgery on a broken ankle, right? You're gonna treat the broken bone.
Yeah, like reset it.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, you're not doing surgery, and so you don't have a way with that ability to naturally, for example, heal his broken bone.
Oh, okay.
So I mean, he has to deal with the fact that it's a so either it has to be healed supernaturally, so the bone is fixed, or you can put it into a splint, so that he's able to travel.
Just heal it.
Yeah, go with some supernatural.
I guess that's me. Take these 3 as my guy, man.
Okay, so you're giving him 30 points?
Yeah.
Okay, so you have 30 points of healing, and the bone will snap back and be repaired.
Someone dipped their blood ring in it instead.
That's a big step. That's a big step. Control. Just go down to this slide in there.
Yeah, but the big guy. The big guy. Points. No, it's not. The big guy probably has more hit points.
Okay. Okay, so you will loot the bodies of the 6 trolls.
What happened to the 3 that were following us? Did we fall back?
Maybe we're just keep an eye on it.
I just keep an eye on them. They're probably allies of the shadow, but
I assume that in the poison book, when it says troll component, it means green trolls, not black trolls.
fuck, you 3 in the back look pretty sick back there, right? 3 ninjas.
Yeah,
That's pretty sweet.
it is pretty sweet having those 3 in the back.
Yeah. It's just so nice to see so many Japanese around me. And
having Devin in the front, sitting off the traps.
Yeah.
Trolls, you'll get a total of about 600 copper pieces off of the trolls.
I think you should take that and offset the docking fee.
I agree.
Minor.
yeah, sure.
They didn't represent very well. I
Yeah,
think the most effective part of their attack was the trap that got set off.
Well, we can. I can try and track them and see if we can find their lair.
600, you said?
Yeah.
No, let's find their lair. Good idea.
Okay, what are you doing?
Gonna see if I can track them. Follow the tracks to their lair.
Okay, so you need to go jungle modifier, and then you want to you want to locate tracks. You have 5 additional creatures.
So that gives me what? An extra.
What did you say? Additional creature modifier.
Extra 2% per creature. Oh, sorry.
Yep. Okay, so you found the tracks of the 6 trolls. Okay, so you start to move through the jungle following the trolls. Okay, so you're now looking, so you're following tracks and you're
I'll look for
searching
traps.
for
If you want
traps.
to look for traps.
Yeah.
So does that mean that you're going in front of them or
Side by side?
no. So you have to single file through the jungle. So are you in front of them or behind them?
I think I've ruined the tracks from.
I'll look for both.
Okay, so you're looking for traps and you're tracking as you go forward. Okay, so you have once again five additional creatures as a modifier. Other than that, it is jungle, and you can roll to follow. in the first hour.
Yeah.
Okay, within the first hour, the tracks will go directly back to a bandit lair. So set within the jungle, you will find a small camp that you can tell that they left here quickly. They basically dropped everything and they went. There are about 4 lean-tos set up for them to sleep under to get out of the rain. There's fire pits and they have their supplies here. There isn't anybody in the camp because the 6 trolls quickly abandoned camp less than an hour ago.
They were definitely tipped off that we were coming.
Well, search the camp.
Okay, so you will search the camp. Within the camp, you will find a total of 12,000 copper pieces.
Well, Captain, it's probably yours as well.
Yep.
Since you paid 25 just to get us here.
The docking fee.
Okay. Okay, Eretenzar has taken the 12,000. Okay.
For the bandits, they don't have a hell of a lot unless they got it stashed. I don't know if this is a good enough place to use my treasure finding map, but
We'll probably go right back to the city for some rich merchants.
I say we just keep going naturally.
Okay, keep going.
Okay, so you will leave the bandit camp. You're figuring maybe 3 miles outside of the City of the Moon.
Why don't one of you assassins go drop back and kind of spy on those 3 that are following us and see what you can see about them?
That was my intention, but I was under the impression that I couldn't see them anymore, so I have no idea where they are.
Well, go back in shadows and see if you can spot them, and then come back to us.
Well, I don't think you should go off, but if we detect that there's someone behind us, let's figure out a way to go back and get them.
I don't know if we want to necessarily go kill them, like
No.
if they're members of the city guard or.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I want to kill them.
I'd
Yeah.
like to know who they are.
they probably just said to keep an eye on us, see what we're up to.
But I don't like the feeling of knowing that they're watching us without watching them.
Well, if one of you guys, one of you sneaky people, drop
Well,
back.
I can do that. I can just continue to shadow the group on the side. If these guys want to continue doing that, they can do that too, or we can split off and do like you say. What do you guys feel like doing?
It's a little dangerous going on your own. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm for staying with the group. So if I can follow along in shadows, then that's what I'll do. Moving silently, just shadowing the group. Same thing as I was doing.
Yeah.
Try to spot them.
Keep moving on then, and
In other words, the answer is no.
I guess
Okay. Okay, so
is
the
anybody
group
moving up?
leaves the abandoned camp, and you move back into the jungle again. Encounter for the rest of the day. Okay, evening finds you setting up camp in the jungle. Okay. So camp is getting set up. I know this is kind of new to you for the regular rats, but when you set up camp, you have to decide who's taking watch.
Wow.
I like the night watch.
I'll
Temperature controlled Ratscallion, you mean?
Let's do double watches. We've got enough people and no one's really injured, right? So Tanaka and I'll take the second half.
Well, you do a double watch if you're not planning on being out here for very long.
Well, that's what I mean.
So you're saying you're not planning on being out here?
Well, how many days are we going to be out here for? I don't think we're going to be out here for weeks, right?
No, like a week, I would say.
Who knows? Okay, then you don't want to do double watches. If this is your only night and tomorrow doesn't really matter because you're heading back, that's when you do it. When you do a double watch, or you're in extreme danger because you're basically taking sleep away from most of your group.
Okay, I'll take second watch.
Okay, who's taking first watch?
Eretenzar.
Okay. Or Tenzar?
Yeah, uncharacteristically, yes.
Wow.
Aren't you tired, Ayrton?
I'm gonna
We've traveled quite a ways already.
Who has light scent? If you smell garlic, wake up.
Thank you. Yeah, that's helpful.
A little, 2 quarts meat.
Your robes are looking a little saggy. Are you sure you don't want to put your head down?
Can we forage for the day?
Well, if somebody else wants to step forward, then okay.
I can offer myself to stay up.
All right. So as people were traveling, everybody except no, actually, it will be everybody. You can make your plant rolls to forage. So just hold on 1 second. Forage. All right. Okay. So you are foraging. You are foraging. Figaro, you can make your roll.
Okay, 52% on my healer page. Got it with 3%.
Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. You can roll a 20-sided dice.
Okay. Got a 7.
Okay, and so you can, if you have the ability, you can roll to distinguish the plant.
Yeah, I've got plant knowledge at 62%.
Okay.
No, I didn't get it.
Okay.
Does anybody else have plant knowledge?
Yeah, can I see if I can figure out what it is?
Yeah.
Okay, please.
No, you have to apply jungle modifier.
Then I don't get it. No. No idea
Devin,
what-
you know what it is?
Anybody else know?
I have poison and toxin knowledge / identify. I don't know if that allows me to look for poison plants.
No.
Devin, you want to
Okay.
distinguish this plant?
Anybody else know?
Sure, I can try.
Okay, roll jungle modifier.
Yep.
Okay, so he has found 1 hopper mushroom.
Okay.
1 hopper mushroom. Okay, you can roll next. Actually, no. Let's have Haruhisa. You can roll to forage.
Okay. 47%. No.
Okay, you can roll Tanaka.
Fine plants.
Yeah.
10%, yeah.
Okay, and give me a 20-sided roll.
1.
Okay, and if anybody has the ability to distinguish plants,
Yep.
you can make your roll.
Clue.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got it.
I got it as well.
Okay. He's found 1 Arlan's slipper.
Oh, very nice.
Oh, nice.
1 Arlan's slipper. Okay, you can make your roll. Okay, who else is on there? Zildjian, have you rolled yet?
No, I apparently don't have the ability because I'm looking at my sheet here. And
Okay,
Everybody has an ability.
great. Go ahead, Rarsha. You have
On your
the
front
ability to find plants.
I got a fine plant specific. Is that
What's that?
fine specific plant? Is that?
You're looking for your find
Yeah.
plants. Yeah.
Okay, blue.
You mean specific?
Yep, found it. 12%.
Okay.
Okay.
And
Okay,
20.
yeah.
The 2.
Okay, so roll to identify.
Blue. No, I can't figure it out. You want to help me out, buddy?
Sure. Yep.
You rolled at number 2?
Yeah.
Okay, you found 1 flame root.
Okay.
1 flame root. Okay, roll. That's with jungle modifier.
2%.
Okay, roll a 20-sided dice.
18.
Okay, no, there's no 18. Roll it again.
8.
Okay, roll to distinguish.
Yep.
You found a hopper foot.
Hopper
foot.
foot.
Okay, Aritenzer, do you have an ability now?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, as it.
Robert,
Okay.
I have an identify plant. Is that the?
Identify plant.
Front page, you don't have find plants?
No, I don't have on my front page. No. Identify would identify plant do it?
That's not going to help you find plants, though.
Okay. then I don't have it.
Wow, you suck.
Yeah, it's apparently.
So everyone, we just ate a really nice meal, and tomorrow people are +1 surprise because of it. So,
Okay, so Raksha is preparing the meal at the end of the night, or at the evening around the campfire. All right, okay, we'll stop this session there. It is evening, and you are at the camp.
+1.
The date is the 3rd June, 360 SF, and it is evening. You are several miles. You figure you're about 5 or 6 miles outside of the City of the Moon.
Ragsha, what's a hopper do?
I will find out for you.
They're all